our stream.
Oh, sorry!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Disney Dungeons and Dragons. I'm your Dungeon Master, August Schwinn. And with me, our lovely Dizanian Imagineer. Say hello, everybody.
Hello! Plus Shelby.
Plus Shelby, of course. Normally in the Wednesday group, but you can
She's
watch.
our studio audience.
Our studio, in the studio
So
audience.
we fully expect the studio reaction.
We need the laugh track.
There's only one me. I have a computer.
Quickly hops on the stream.
Someone move the speaker.
Yes, we have a new speaker tonight, something that helped.
Yeah, you,
Well,
you
I
missed a
wasn't
little
here
bit.
last week.
Well, last week none of us
Last
were
week
here.
we canceled.
Yeah.
And the week before that, I wasn't here.
So yes, it's been a moment. Last we saw our Imagineers finding their way to Agrabah, building bullets that can kill fiends. Good stuff. Making their way across the desert sands, evading dragons and enemies, to find a completely unprepared demon lord Gratz, or Alibaba as he is known in the mortal world, assassinating him before he was able to get off a warning even
so proud
to
of
the
you guys.
other demon lords.
I'm so proud
But
of this community.
bittersweet though, as through demonic power and possession, Dumbo realizing there's stuff you need to figure out. You may need to take time, right, to figure out. And it's not forever, but it's enough in this moment. Stuff must be done.
Oh, if you had stayed one more session,
It's
then
one-
I
we'll
know
watch,
I'm
we'll
gonna
watch.
tell them.
As you all sit here,
It's okay, make us stream.
you all made it back to the, which one is this? The Sandly Duckling in Agrabah, where you are staying this evening.
Thanks. I love
I love
it
it.
so much.
We
I feel like home is wherever I go.
home is where the ducklings
Wait,
are.
which one was the ugly duckling?
Yes.
What, the Fugly Duckling?
Which one was that? Where was it?
The Fugly Duckling. I believe that's actually the one up nearest Corona, if I remember right.
Oh, I thought it was
Or-
outside the Dark Forest.
No, that was the one
There
outside
we
the
go.
Dark
Okay.
Forest. Thank you.
That's
That is the more rougher of the Snuggly Duckling
Yeah.
franchise. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We love her.
As though, again, all of this, the sad of friends leaving, but the joy of, again, one off the list. That's another demon that cannot hurt people again. Before you all decided to go investigate the Cave of Wonders with it, it's that let's go back, let's try a long rest. We are actually going to cut to a sleeping member of the party.
Wait, so have we gotten a long rest now?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Ah,
Suckers! I've gotten a long rest.
You've got
A super long
yeah.
rest.
And you
Yeah.
miss out on XP.
Yay!
Oh, a lot of XP.
Oh my.
Raya,
It'll be easier to kill you than us. Yeah.
you are in Kumandra. And you see, running through the tall grass, it is a cardio day where you are taking a lot of the Kumandran guard with you. It's a fun jog as you are seeing the lovely rolling hills of Tail, where you just decide to take everyone. Going downtown, it is a fun and glorious day. And as you look behind you, you see the rotting flesh of the skull of the guard next to you as he tumbles and falls into the dirt. And everything looks great as you look beside and see the other warriors next to you, skeletal, rotting visage as they each fall one by one. Raya, roll initiative for me.
Okay. That sucks.
Raya, as you
I love this so much.
gotta love it.
Of course, we can't have good dreams.
No one in
I
Tazania
had a
can.
good dream.
Initiative.
I mean, it was
Sick.
sad, but
Not so sick,
Who
but
wants to have
16.
good dreams?
16. That's not terrible. But it's not great.
nope. I got an 11.
As you are running, you realize that you are being chased by dark shadows. These do not act like the Droon. They are moving and shifting, and yet they are not the Droon. These are horrifying things.
Do I know I'm dreaming?
No. You think this is real.
This is real, and I'm running. Because you
know how dreams mesh. This is my thinking. Would I instinctively push my hand into my bag to search for a dragon piece?
You search. Suddenly, your bag is gone. Your sword is gone.
Ah! Why are you doing this to me? What's happening to the soldiers?
These soldiers,
Specifically.
the bodies of these darker druid are eating the bodies. They are not turning to stone, but they are being absorbed. And you're watching these skeletal, rotting corpses arise as shadow spirals and tendrils out to create bodies of darkness.
Never had a bad dream before.
You see one of these dark warriors. It comes at you. That
Do I
is
have
a
any weapons?
Raya, you take 24 points of psychic damage.
Gross.
You don't know it's psychic though, as Raya dropping to 79. You are sitting here and you watch this warrior plunge a shadow up under.
Fun.
To which though, as you feel the blood out of you, we cut to everyone else in the inn.
Oh, sweet.
John,
I'm not here.
Pocahontas, and you are sitting in the Agrabah Inn. And you have like a larger like group room. Agrabah loves like, again, large like couches and rooms. So it's like, it's kind of like a communal room inn thing. Where your guys' room has like beds and lofts for everything. And as you're sitting here, Pocahontas is already starting to look better. But again, as people are like coming in and out, like through the open doorway out to the rest of the bar, as you guys, as the imaginary singer, John, go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Delicious.
Oh, spicy.
Oh no, we can't do perceive anymore.
Oh
Perceive.
no.
Yeah, we're gonna be
For now. For now.
We're gonna get attacked.
He'll make
Somebody
a good
does
comeback
that.
eventually.
But this is more just as a ranger. There's stuff you notice that people don't.
Oh, that is a 25.
25. You look over because in your mind it's Flynn in very short terms, basically how Dumbo just had to leave. You're not sure, and you're thinking about it, but it's, oh well, who's gonna carry Raya? On a 24, you look over. Raya has a gaping, bloody hole in her chest and is coughing up blood and convulsing in her sleep.
Oh no!
Oh, I'm gonna play it. I'm an
Oh, no.
actor. I'm gonna do it.
Hey, Ryan, how you doing? That's good.
Bleeding and blood.
Ah.
What would you do at this moment? So you have a moment. You're kind of the first to act before, if you were to tell anyone. So.
Probably gonna pull out like whatever like first aid stuff I had
Ooh, gotcha.
right out of my pack.
Go ahead,
Just
give me
trying
that
to
medicine
staunch.
check. Yeah, immediately trying to staunch. Raya's been sleeping soundly, and all of you have been noticing nothing seemed to have gone wrong.
18.
18. Good. Immediate blood staunch, like trying to figure out what's going on with this. Raya, it is your go in this initiative. There are 3 of these shadow soldiers that have just swirled and formed around you. One has shoved in, ripped out his hand. You don't have any physical weapons.
Well, that was absolutely rude. And I am going
Yeah, I'm good.
to, because this is character. Before I punch my leg, this is nothing against your spirit. This is the body that's attacking me, and I'm punching the guard in the knock.
Go for it. Roll to hit.
Delicious. Nutritious. even.
Please do not use your dexterity. Please use your intelligence modifier for this.
Ooh, dream
Yes.
world fight.
Dream roll. You will add your proficiency because you are proficient with fighting as a
Oh my goodness!
but it is your intelligence right now.
Okay, so this is plus 16 hit.
A 16 barely hits.
Good.
On a 16, you punch. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Did I remember how to do damage? It's been 2 weeks.
Uh,
6.
D6 plus your intelligence modifier.
Okay. And no proficiency.
No proficiency.
Well, it's my fists.
Or,
It's my fists.
but you don't add
to
proficiency
the
to
attack
damage.
roll, not to the damage.
So this is just
Right, I
flat
remember
roll.
that now. 3. Can I?
You punch in, and you watch as your fist dislodges the shadow flesh, and as it rips away,
No, I didn't punch his shoulder. I punched his bump bump.
is up under chin. clicks back in.
No! And if he's not touching me, I'm then using everything else in my round to keep running.
Keep running. He'll
Not
get
actually.
one opportunity attack if you're just going to use all movement booking.
Fine. You know what? Fine. As long as I can get out of his range.
Dang, he does miss though. You see, like tries to grab you, but again, Shadow and Bone are like grabbing you. This is where now everyone please roll initiative as we're cutting back to everyone.
I was like, really?
really?
You're there already?
Already? No. You're coming up.
I don't need my glasses to see things that aren't real. I can.
Ooh, that's actually a very good
I
roll.
got a nat
Oh
20.
yeah, for you.
Woo! Rapunzel, nat 20, 28
I'm blind.
total.
I think it's only 24 because it's only plus initiative, so that's a plus 4. Not
Oh,
28.
excuse me.
How the heck would it be 28?
I added something wrong then.
19.
19?
9.
9.
Oof.
I mean, at least
I'm
Riot
just waiting for
wasn't
my
just
next
left to
ASI
bleed
make
out.
that
That's
true.
I'm bleeding out.
Oh, and Pocahontas has advantage. She nat 20'd as well.
Ooh, nice.
That's really good. Flynn has a terrible initiative go. But, Rapunzel, that is you. So, you see, because John, you're the first one to act in that, like, almost surprise of immediate medicinal, like, starting to staunch blood.
Okay.
This is going to help.
Okay.
Later on. But Rapunzel, you are seeing this.
Is she
Rapunzel,
still asleep?
this is convulsion in her sleep.
Ah. Lovely. Do I have lesser restoration? I don't think so.
Lesser restoration, unfortunately, is a higher level spell.
Nope, I do have it.
Oh, it's second level. Yes,
Yeah.
you do.
I'm going to try doing lesser restoration on her.
You touch creature. You are trying to. What?
It's one touch, either and one disease or one condition.
This is good. In touching her, here's what you get. Immediately, you feel the light of Tiger Lily fill you. Boom. There is no disease in Raya.
Okay, is it a paralysis thing?
This doesn't even seem to be paralysis or a poison or blindness.
Any of those.
This is something in her mind. Is what you're
Frick,
realizing.
How the heck do I do this? Why do you have to do this? Okay, well, I'm gonna do a healing word as a bonus action.
Gotcha. Go for it.
2d4 plus 3. Okay. That's 3 and so 4. 7 hit points. It's not much.
7 hit points is good.
Thanks, though.
Can you not die?
I'm working on it.
Oh,
Okay.
I accidentally hurt Raya for 7, not healed. Raya, you're back to 86.
Yep. Keep track of it.
That makes Pocahontas. She's going to healing hands. Raya, you are going to gain back immediately. You actually get quite a bit. You get 15 hit points back.
Oh, delicious.
You're back to 101. You're only 2 points down. As immediately, right, what you're noticing, Jeff, Rapunzel goes over, places like hands on the side of the head. Pocahontas comes, grabs your hands to immediately like giving you other medicinal stuff as she starts wrapping, binding, and pouring salves over. Raya is starting to look much more stabilized, but you're seeing she's still twitching and convulsing in her sleep. You see Pocahontas, this is something of the mind. Does anyone know anything that can go into her mind? How can we help her?
I haven't used my sealing pendant yet to regain a spell slot today, but that's going to take me an action, and then it would take another action if I wanted to cast Dream on Raya. So
Pocahontas
it will
like,
take
it
me a
could
few
work. It could
minutes.
work. Okay,
But
buy her a minute. Buy her time. So Meg, that actually makes your go.
So I'm going to use my action for my sealing pendant to regain a spell slot because I'm out. And then as a bonus action, I actually want to shoot, what's it called? Second wind myself, just
Ooh.
because I might get hurt if I go in.
You are, yes, you're at 20 hit points right now. That's not good.
Yeah. So
Oh my gosh, if you show up in the I mean, I'm asleep.
so that's
I
a
realized I should have done
D10
a check while I
plus
was doing my
6,
turn.
right?
Yes.
13 hit points.
Cool. Meg, you heal for 13, back up to 33.
It's not
As
great.
you
but-
do that,
Mhm.
Raya, you are running. These things, you watch two of these like gross skeletal soldiers One of
Are they
them
keeping pace with me?
rips off its arm and puts it in its rib cage,
Oh.
and takes it and puts it in, falls down, and on all fours starts running after
Ah!
Throw it away, throw it away.
you. Like, moving its skeletal flesh structure into, like, now this animal that is chasing you.
Hey,
Starts
swing your sword like I
starts
I was
closing.
not saying, is it the skeletons keeping pace with me?
I'm a monk. I'm fast. I'm. So one immediately starts closing. Another, you see one takes its rib cage and
Oi.
pulls out into a bow,
This is
grabs a
absolutely
rib off its
fast.
back. It is going to
I hate
See
how
a
dreams
dead
don't need
humanoid
logic.
before?
a dead humanoid.
Besides my father?
Beside, but those
Like
were stone structures. This is like very like this is human
seen dead
flesh.
humanoids?
Do I need
before?
to take...
No,
Nice.
you've
Do I
seen dead humanoids before. Claricide Knight.
Yes, you
You
have.
saw lots of dead
I'm
humanoids.
already damaged. Never
So
mind.
they're gonna try to
I was gonna say,
attack.
Wait a minute, you've
First
already
attack
been
misses.
traumatized.
Yes.
Why, thank you, Locke.
Second attack.
I'm such a wonderful person reminding me of all this. My
Raya, you take 13 points of damage. As you are back to 88. You guys watch as blood starts soaking out of Raya's shoulder. And so John Pocahontas, Rapunzel, you guys like pull the shoulder bit right to see, and it looks like a wound has just opened up on the shoulder.
Does it look like it's from the inside?
Yes, like as if the wound erupted from the inside, not.
That is what I was
in.
asking. Good to know. Okay, I think
Yes.
I have an idea.
I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Raya,
Yes.
it is actually then your
It is my
turn.
turn.
So you have been running. One arrow misses. One arrow hits you in the shoulder as you run.
Arrow? At me?
Oh, as a monk.
Missiles.
Yes, you can.
Like,
Go ahead and try deflect. That's good. You could deflect. It was 13 points of damage. You might not get that.
What? Hold on. Deflect missiles. I can use my reaction, then it just happens and I deflect it. So I already go,
but you have to roll and see how
I
much
have to
of the
roll-
damage you.
Yes.
Yeah, deep is reduced by 1d10 plus dex. Okay.
Yes. And your dex right now is pretty good. I mean, you have +4 to dex.
So 8. That's
Yeah,
not
8
bad.
minus whatever the damage was. 13?
So instead of 13, you take 5.
That's not bad.
Right, you heal for AS.
And if
Only if you
Oh,
reduce it to 0. I
only if it
know.
goes to 0.
It
Thank you,
sucks.
my friend.
So,
But
you're
hey,
but you're only at 96,
No,
and you
no,
guys
no,
see
it wasn't that.
the
It was just
wound
after.
is not bad. That was in the shoulder, but it is still a wound.
And it's disturbing. in
Oh yeah,
origin.
like a wound coming from inside you is bad.
Hold on, I gotta give myself back 4 hit points. Or no, 8 hit points. Come on. Okay. For my speed, is this new creature keeping pace with me?
This new creature's keeping on this creature's
Oh,
next turn. It's gonna catch you.
Crap.
And right now, the one that's hitting you is in range. You'll
If
be
I
in
use
range
keep point
maybe.
for Step of the Wind, can I go faster?
Yes.
Then done. I'm using as many key points as I can, and I am just
You
Running.
bam for key point. Keep running. You are making good pace. You are seeing Kumandra is starting to like turn rocky and ruinous as you run.
no.
As
Not.
you're going, you see though up ahead of you
What? What's ahead of me?
2 shadow soldiers are clawing their way out of the ground.
Okay, I guess I'm veering. To more sand.
Cool.
Basically, I'm gonna keep running into space. where
John
I
Smith,
can't
that is
run.
your turn. Riot is convulsing. Everyone's pressuring. Meg is starting to like grab this pendant, trying to gain stuff back.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep trying to bandage her up.
Cool. No, smart. Go ahead and make another medicine check. This will be like, and this is like a full medicine action, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
it's gonna help with if there's disadvantage later on, which there will be.
Hey, is it okay if I'm doing this? Because I kind of like the act.
Oh, that's a 3.
3.
Oh.
The blood's getting worse.
Okay.
The wound in her chest isn't bad, but now the shoulder is now bleeding. And again, how do you deal with the wound? Wounds, John, you know this. Like, if an arrow is plunged into someone, you know how to cut around, how to seal it up, how to flesh.
Yep.
Flesh that has, like, erupted into a wound, that's kind of new territory. How do you heal something that
It's
is...
like an exit bullet wound. He should know this.
An exit balloon with no entry point.
Yeah.
Something that is just originated is not
Hey,
healthy.
my guy, need tampons?
Yeah, right. Like,
I mean, yeah, that
That
would
one's
work.
been invented.
I love that.
Maybe it's
So-
please.
I hope so,
yeah.
yes.
We
Interesting.
have enough female characters in our
Oh,
show.
yeah.
I think tampons
Oh, yeah.
have existed.
Belle is smart.
I would say Snow has definitely nationalized hygiene products.
Yes, no. This
Unless
is
you
how
take
the
off all
Oracle
taxes on
gets revenue. She-
Belle is full.
Tampon patches.
Hey, we'll talk to you next session, Belle, if you want to start a
I'm
company.
sorry.
But John, no. It's getting bad.
Oh, no.
There is something messed up going on here, and you're
Whenever
not
I go
sure
venturing,
what.
I need something that'll help me go all day.
You see, though, as you're going,
Get a balloon, no problem.
Flynn Rider is running over to you. You see, he's last in this initiative because he was kind of over in the corner.
No problem.
He is running up. He's going to make kind of just a general investigation. Doesn't know what he's doing. So he's going to try to use a medicine action as well. Helps you, like, so as Pokemon, she's, like, starting to make salves too. He's going to help you and, like, holding pressure, like, pulling off part of his shirt, like, trying to get a bandage, like anything you can. Flynn.
Honestly, I was kind of just it's like, and I wake up. I'm like, no. Everything August does is violent.
Everything I do is violent. Back to top of the order, that's Rapunzel.
Okay, I want to make a check. Is she? So I can tell. I imagine I can tell she's having some sort of bad vision, nightmare, something. Now my question is she under the frightened condition? Like, can I tell? Is she frightened? Is that's what locking? What is
Insight
locking
check.
her in?
Insight
Okay.
check, yes.
Because if not, I have two different things that I could do to try and figure this out. Oh my gosh. Flippin' date! Cracker. Okay. Come on. Okay.
Wait, Cracker? Polywall?
Yes!
I don't know.
I sent you a message and it's spelled
Okay,
wrong, but you should see it.
okay. I'm still trying to figure out how D&D Beyond works. I'm so sorry.
I'll send you the official stuff.
I got only a 21. Please tell me that's enough.
21. On 21, this doesn't seem to be a frightened condition. No.
Okay.
But what you are noticing is there is something going on inside her head that looks unnatural.
Right.
But you know it's like, okay, it's not like when your normal conditions, but something...
So what I was thinking was either I could do calm emotions because that can, well, get rid of the frightened condition because I have one second level spell slot left, or I can try to bless her. Oh, also I wasn't sure if she was being charmed somehow. Like, I don't know, because Rapunzel isn't super used to the charm spell. Like,
It might be charmed. You're not sure. Like, I'm saying because you were looking for frightened. And again, with frightened, usually
so that's
frightened's
my
a...
free check then. Can I do one extra check to figure out?
As an
should I-
action?
Yeah.
Yes.
If you
Oh,
figure
as
out
a
if
bonus
it's-
action.
If
is
you
what
figure
I'm
out if it's
I don't
a
think it could be
spell,
bonus action.
that would be helpful because if it's a spell, I can use Dispel Magic.
That's
But I'm not going to waste Dispel
It
Magic.
would be
unless I
an
know
action,
it's a
though,
spell,
to
'cause
figure
otherwise
out
we
a
can't
spell.
contact her.
okay. I'm
Yes,
gonna
dream's
go ahead and
best,
try
just
that
to-
then.
Yeah,
Is
but
that
if
another
she like
insight?
can figure out,
It's, I would say you could do Insight or Arcana, because if you're trying to think
I'm
if it's a spell,
do
something.
insight.
Cool.
I got +1 to Arcana.
Insight, because you're trying to insight someone's condition, so it's going to be difficult, but it's not
17
bad.
plus 9, so 26.
26.
Yes.
Raya, what's going on with her right now is this is what you know.
Okay.
Looking at her right now, she is being affected by something.
Yes.
This is something, though, external. Because
External.
if this was purely internal,
Uh-huh.
has Raya ever naturally just exploded blood before?
No, but I was
No.
wondering if it was something from the mind.
Even if it's from the mind, Raya can't just make herself explode in blood.
That's true,
No
that's true.
creature can naturally do that. No creature naturally, even in their worst nightmare, is taking psychic / physical damage from this, right? That's insane. So, on that insight, it's enough to figure out there must be something magical going on here because
Okay.
something is causing physical wounds. So even if it's in the mind, something magical must have affected it.
Okay, then I'm gonna yell this out to Meg. And
So it could be magic.
so could it, if
It
I
could
did a
be
Dispel
magic.
Magic, could it stop whatever magic is harming her? Probably.
You'd have to try.
Okay.
So Rapunzel, that's a good turn. Pocahontas is going to try something again. Let's see. Oh, she has to finish a long rest. Yeah, that was one of her big healed hands.
Don't worry about it, gang.
So yeah, she's just got to try to make her medicine check with advantage. That's decent. So So, she starts pouring the salves in. You, with 3 people successfully doing this, though, it means, Raya, you will not have disadvantage on checks coming up here. That's good. With Flynn focused on everything, this is good with you guys doing that as your actions. Meg, that makes your go.
Okay, she's just going to very quickly ask everyone, do I dispel whatever magic's on her, or do I try to contact her?
I think this.
Yeah, let's try to dispel first.
This is the only thing I can try.
Oh,
Cool.
right.
So she's going to dispel magic.
Raya, as the skeleton warrior coming up to you, reaching for your throat, about to grab you. Whew. Raya, you wake up.
Damn it,
We're
Ryan.
out of
What was that?
initiative.
We are out of
Okay, I
initiative.
immediately use my healer.
That was
her.
lucky.
Can we get some coffee over here?
Yes.
Oh, can you get that
Okay.
hazelnut thing? I like.
How do you even know what hazelnuts are?
They're a thing.
Hazelnut. Oh yeah, like fruits and nuts exist everywhere.
1d6.
Some of the other ducklings have like a hazelnut syrup.
Right, yeah, with hazelnut syrup in there.
My
Hello,
God.
everyone.
You see a dude like looks in like
Is there like
an Agrabah.
hair?
I'm sorry, you want what?
What's your maximum?
Coffee
hit
with
point?
hazelnut syrup in it?
We've got a
Okay,
sesame
well,
seed oil.
apparently,
We don't have a hazelnut
if I'm
here.
reading
That's
this
not
right,
native
for
to
sure.
Agrabah.
You get
I'll try
1d6
the
plus
sesame.
4
Okay,
plus
yeah.
additional-
Yeah, I'll bring sesame. In a little bit, this
Cindy latte
nice
with
number
extra
Yeah.
cream.
he brings in dark espresso
Yeah,
with
you're
like
good.
a
You're back
sesame
at
oil
full,
like
right?
non-bread dip for you guys.
She's back up to full
He's
with
just like,
healer.
all right, I'm just gonna charge it. It's just 5 silver for the room. But yes, espresso like non with sesame oil dip like stuff.
Sure.
So Raya, you are healed.
Is there like hair on my face and crap? I was probably sweating, right?
Yeah. Oh, so like your hair's just kind of a mess on the side.
Okay, I'm gonna try and like pull it back for a minute.
Cool.
Okay.
You need a hair tie out of the
Yeah,
90s.
that would be absolutely wonderful.
Canon, she owns one, like.
Do I notice anything, DM?
I'm sure that Rapunzel has hundreds because they keep breaking.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
Just some.
Yep.
Okay.
As you are all sitting there, it has been a crazy. Night is now very fast approaching. It is almost like 9 p.m.
I don't want to go to sleep again. I know I
Sleep
need
sucks.
to. But that's never happened. And I've never seen decaying bodies before.
yeah, that's not pleasant. What happened?
So I recount to them the dream that I'm
Cool.
doing a normal running guard. They start zombifying, but I don't know how to. I don't know.
Do
how
we
to
remember
zombify.
when she fell asleep?
So
This was a couple
After
days
the
ago.
soup.
Raya fell asleep after
Yes.
the soup when you guys were still back in the field. This was even before Duckbird. She's been asleep for almost 2 days.
Because I guess maybe this would be like a history check. I'm trying to think, can we remember something that might have then been, this is the magic that affected you, or like, oh, this is when
I'll
someone
do a
had
history
changed
It's
check.
their spell on
actually
you,
this
or-
would be an Arcana, right? Because you're trying to think like, okay, from
I
when she's asleep to
will
now,
do
what?
my best to help you.
I don't have good arcana either.
Neither do I.
Neither do I.
Oh, mine's +3 though, so it's.
Mine's +1.
Mine's 0.
Also,
Okay.
But I will help you. I'll
So,
do my
do I
best
get
to help
advantage
you.
from?
Yes, Meg can try her best to Arcana this.
Oh my gosh.
That's an 8.
Can I get the help action?
I
already
she already
helped.
did.
Oh, okay.
Can Ryan roll arcana on herself?
Can I roll a con?
Sure, yeah.
Without the help action, because
Yes,
I already
just
helped someone.
Flat roll. Let's see what happens.
You have good arcana?
It's cocked.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. That's cocked.
Also cocked.
What is with your dice being cocked? That is not cocked. That is
a
good.
16.
16. Raya,
Oh no! Wait. Would Arcana be wisdom or intelligence?
Intelligence.
intelligence.
Plus 0, 16.
It was a crazy dream, and you remember because you were asleep, having normal dreams like for a while, and suddenly it just became horrifying and real.
Yeah.
Did you tick someone off?
I mean, I did already kind of tell off your gods that exist here by saying I
That
don't
was my
believe in
fault.
them. So honestly, that's kind of a wide rule.
I would suggest something about coming into the radius of the demon madness, but that would have ended when we killed Grass. So
It ends slowly over while, but also Demon Madness made it slowly. That's a check you have to make.
You
What
keep
kind of
making
check?
checks. Nobody's attacking.
No
us
one's
right
no one's had to make a check. You guys haven't been
Oh,
near
yeah.
enough to where the madness would be. Raya wasn't even close to the
Yeah.
Cave of Wonders, where in theory madness could be
now.
lingering.
Can I try and make like a history check on myself to see if my father ever told anything?
Sure.
Like,
Can I make some sort of
I-
madness
I
check?
don't know.
Because I feel like if anybody knows crazy.
Oh wait, aren't you still vegetable, Rapunzel?
Oh no! Am I still vegetable?
No, I will say it's been long enough that.
Thank you. I'm like, oh no!
No.
saying
This
as
was.
your friend
It,
and
you have
someone
yet
who
to
in
get the
real life
long
is a vegetable
rest.
'cause with my emergency.
It's you have yet to get the long rest, but it's been time enough where you would not have been in that state,
Okay,
if that makes
okay,
sense.
cool.
Because remember, that's just like kind of most of the day. This
I was being taken care of.
this
and
is
then
like
there was emergency.
9-10 o'clock at night, right? This is
Oh,
like
that makes sense. Okay, thank
yeah.
you. You're very
It's almost
kind.
been like 24 hours, right? Yeah.
Okay, so
Actually,
can
can this
I
be
do
an
some sort of
insight
check?
on the dream?
Sure. Yeah. Inside on the dream.
Am I rolling inside or am I doing something else?
You are trying to do a intelligence plus your proficiency because you understand madness.
Okay.
So
Okay. Do I get advantage or no?
no,
Okay.
you get the proficiency because it's
What
like
is my
dealing with mental issues your whole life. You would have a better
It's gonna be a
idea.
+7, whatever I roll. Please
I
be
didn't
good.
roll
Please
good.
be good.
I got a 27.
Dad's never talked about
I
this.
got 23.
Right. This has never been brought up before in your life.
Wait,
this
24.
is a new experience. On
I said
24,
insight.
that's not a madness thing. No, I'm saying so. Right on your insight, whatever this is brand new.
Okay.
And on this isn't a madness thing.
Including magical.
This
madness?
this was a magical thing affecting her that you know through Dispel Magic ended it.
Okay, then I'm going to
So,
go ahead and explain
some
this. It
sort of
wasn't
spell
the demon
or
madness
thing-
that happened earlier. This is not madness at all. It's something else.
Okay, good. I'd rather not go.
Because
back then.
Dispel Magic basically says
I
like
don't like the taste of
there are
it.
certain spells that if it's low enough just immediately go away. So some spell was on Raya that is now gone.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
I turn towards Pocahontas and I'm like, not to, because I know she's working on being magical, being the second magical, not your magic, but like, but I guess then also you
Just say what you're trying to say.
Has this ever happened before? Have you ever known of anyone being attacked physically in their dreams?
No one. Pocahontas, Flynn, no.
Even with my spell, I can only do psychological damage, not physical.
Yep.
Because whereas it was psychic damage in your mind, but physical marks were appearing. Yours doesn't do that. It's literally just psychic.
It's just, yeah.
Fun.
You see Flynn sipping an espresso.
Do you think there's anywhere we can
So we taking watches tonight, or
Yeah, we
That's a
probably
good
should.
idea.
Yeah, at least just to look over Raya.
I'll do first watch because you see Flynn's leg is bouncing off the wall. This is good espresso.
Can we do like two people
Some
watches?
strong coffee
I feel
here.
like you're gonna run off at the first exciting
Yeah,
thing
do
you
two
see.
Run off!
watches and
I'm
you
not gonna
take
run off.
the
Why would I
first
run
watch
off? Why do you can't even see it. I'm not gonna run off. Why would you ever say it?
Because you're easily distracted.
I'm not easily distracted. In fact, I'm totally calm. I'm totally distracted. But I'm not distracted. I'm totally fine
Meg's
right
just fully asleep.
now. Does anyone have another espresso? I would love another espresso right now.
Sure, you want? Let's go make another espresso.
I'm gonna make another espresso. Let's pull a shot, man.
Oh.
You're gonna be on the toilet for so long.
Flynn
a couple hours.
is loving Agrabah dark espresso. Espresso, excuse me. Cool. What is the order of watch? So Meg, you want to go first?
No, I wanna
or
go.
sleep first.
I'll go first with Flynn.
Go first with Flynn.
I'll go second.
Go second, and Pocahontas can stay up with you because twos are easiest with the party.
Honestly, plus then it's like, okay, if one person misses time, the other person hopefully will catch it.
And so
I guess
then
that leaves me and Raya.
right, because we're saying Andrew and Merida are healing
They'll
up,
be
just
their own.
they're doing their own. Cool.
Go get some sleep.
We're
Okay.
the.
Can I make
However
checks to
many
make them
rules.
think I'm asleep again? But I do not want to go to sleep again.
Sure.
Okay.
Cool. You all head off to sleep. Meg, you are sitting there in sleep, and as you are dreaming, again,
You're having
the
to-
roar and noise of Agrabah never really stops. The snuggly duckling, or excuse me, Sandly duckling, still crowded, still full. Because again, there's really no doors; it's just archways. You drift off, and you find yourself in the dark caverns of Hades. You see
Oh gosh.
the dark blue firelight around you, and
Can I roll like a reflexive stealth check to not be noticed?
Meg, you take
Oh, lovely.
14 points of damage. You're down to 19.
Frick.
I need you and Flynn. You're going to roll the perception as people have fallen to sleep.
Can I ask what type of damage I took?
Psychic.
Okay.
As Meg, you turn behind you. You see Pain looking at you, just like,
Oh, you're a rat.
how you like a little poker? God! Stabs you in the gut, and you feel burning pain. What'd you get? 16. 16's high enough. You see Meg like turns in her sleep at one point. You look over, and after a while, you see blood is seeping out of her armor.
Frick. Okay, we gotta wake her up.
Everyone roll
right
initiative
now.
again.
I didn't fall asleep, but I must have rolled initiative.
Yep. But
Dirty
you would-
20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 as well.
Dirty 20 as well.
Please have Meg go first
Raya, what'd you
to
get?
give her a
Nat 20.
chance to
Nat
say
20.
that. Girl.
John Smith. Oh, but Pocahontas has advantage. That doesn't help.
7.
7.
He's
Flynn
out.
Rider is gonna 22.
Job, man.
Raya, you are going first. You hear Rapunzel gasping. Turn over and see blood coming out of Meg.
Immediately. Medicine check. I'm gonna try and stabilize that.
Cool. Go for that medicine check.
Because I have nothing that can help. That's not that
I don't like that I'm the healer. This makes me scared.
I should have healed up more before bed, but I was like, oh, we're gonna get a long rest.
Oh.
I didn't think about it.
Everything's
sucked.
violence.
Yeah.
Violence.
Nine.
Mother, I crave violence. You got a 9. It's not staunching well.
Can I
You're-
bonus action slap
You
a
can make
wonderful
more
place?
sense.
I don't have magic,
Okay,
but maybe
wonderful
that'll work.
place.
Here's what happens. You unbuckle the armor. Like as an action, you're like unbuckling the armor, trying to get to the wound.
And I let it
There is a melted 2-prong hole
The
in
frick?
Meg's side that you are trying to staunch, and it's like still bleeding. It didn't really cauterize. As you try object interaction, slap Meg, nothing.
Ah!
Do you have Dispel Magic?
It's not my turn.
Ah! I'm
And
Flynn
no,
Rider
I
is
don't.
gonna go.
I think I'm the only one who had Dispel Magic.
Yup.
We're
You,
screwed.
Flynn runs up. He is going to make his
We dunk her head in
perception. That's
Yeah, she needs to
my
drown
18.
as well.
You see, just
You might need to stab her.
damn it! You see
water. Maybe.
Flynn immediately just like burn holes. All right. Anyone, fire! You, dude, you got a lighter?
I mean, I've got burning hands.
I have a lighter, I have a survivalist kit, and I throw him a lighter.
Grabs it. Rapunzel, you watch. He strikes the flint into a torch, plunges the torch into both holes, cauterizing it on a nat 20 medicine.
Yes!
He is
Nice.
immediately just like boom. He's like, "Don't you die on me, you witch!" Immediately burning in the holes, though,
Oh,
which
that's
as
great.
painful as it sounds, it
Helpful.
will stop a
Yeah,
bad
stop the
deep
bleeding.
blood. Cauterizes that on his turn. Good action.
Good job.
Rapunzel, that makes you.
Okay. I am going to do another insight check. Is she being charmed? Is that what's been going on here?
Make me a Arcana.
It's a 19.
19. Spell work's going on. This is
But is it specifically? I'm looking for charm.
no. This isn't a charm. This isn't a condition. This is a spell. I will give you this for free. Dispel Magic. It's a
I
spell.
don't have that.
Some spells affecting her. You don't know what's going on.
Hey, does your hunk of a girlfriend, wife have anything?
I am.
Pocahontas, you got anything?
Pocahontas
I'm
is looking
going
freaked out too because she's like,
to use my healer feat. Now the great thing about it is that I roll a d6, add 4, and then your max number of hit dice, you get that many points back too. So you get 7 plus whatever level you are.
So what it would be is your warlock die plus your
No, it's how many hit dice you have.
Oh, how many hit
Number
dice
of
you
hit
have.
So all of my hit dice.
So how many hit dice do you have
I'm at
currently?
level 18.
So you get 18 hit points on top of the 7.
So 18 plus 7?
Yes.
So 25.
25, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You are back up to 44, Meg.
Okay, that's helpful.
Is there anything else I can do? Okay, you know what? I did a free check. I did this. Can I look to see if there is anybody in the room?
Make me a
That's
perception
not
check.
supposed to be here. I should specify that.
Yeah, because spells have a casting radius, believe it or not.
Spells do have a casting radius.
That's a nat 20?
What?
Please tell me the casting these.
I'm fine.
Dark, invisible shapes are moving up in a corner of the wall.
I run up there.
You run up there, but that is your turn.
I know, but I'm there, and I
Meg!
there is someone here now.
Meg, before your turn,
Oh,
you hear,
gosh.
yeah, we come with a little special gift. Ooh, gosh. Meg, you take, oh my gosh,
Flip, 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 flip.
20 points of damage.
Ah.
As
Where you at?
you hear Panic. Panic takes his twin prong tail, slashes you across the back. You all see this too, as blood is now coming out of Meg's back.
Right.
But
But now you guys know there's
Meg,
someone
that
here.
does make then your turn.
Okay. As a bonus action, I can use Healing Light, and I can spend up to 4 dice at a time.
Yes.
So I'm going to roll those really quickly.
Gotcha.
So yeah, do I add my modifier as well?
I don't think you add modifier
No,
to
just
your
the
healing.
dice.
Yeah.
That one's cocked. Oh, not great. So that only gives me back 12 hit points.
12 hit points
something.
back. Back up to 36. As you are spinning, Pain and Panic are flanking right now. You see these gross little imps are just like holding their tails in these like knife-like fashion.
Do I have my sword on me?
You reach down. You are not even in your armor.
Okay.
You are like in like the old dress that you would just wear for casual wear. Your weapons, your everything seem to be gone.
I would like to Eldritch Blast them.
Ooh,
Is
go
that when I
for
get
it.
multiple rays?
Yes, you do.
Okay. So that's the first one is 25.
25 hits.
You rip off the
Second
armor.
one is 15.
Oh my gosh.
15 does not hit.
Third one.
I will do that every
16.
time.
16 hits exactly.
Okay, so I'll do one at each of them,
Yes, one at each.
and then I'm going to roll damage really quickly, and I will roll them separately, right? Because it's 2 separate beams.
Yes, because you can, yeah, one at Pain, one at Panic.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I just thought you were supposed to devolve into
One of them
monkey.
takes 8,
One will take 8.
and the other one will take 4,
See how it
and
Four.
breaks from the top?
because I now have Repelling Blast, I push both of them 10 feet away from me in a straight line.
They go each slide across the floor. You see though, their embodies just start like worm intestine back together, and just like,
Question.
yeah, we
Okay.
can't wait to get what's coming to you, Miggy.
But I pushed them 10 feet away, and I take my full movement in the opposite direction.
Yes.
So
He
they're
also
like
gets
at least
opportunity
40
attack.
feet away from me
Nope,
now.
because they did not move willingly.
Ah, dang it.
You always forget this. It's
I
a
do.
willing thing. It's
So
a
I'm at
willing
least
thing.
40
It's
feet
okay,
away.
so
from
you
you.
Yes,
get
40 feet away
opportunity
though.
They need consent to be attacked.
Unless you have Sentinel.
Unless you have Sentinel.
Pocahontas
in which case it's always
is
at
going
you,
to
you're not hurting.
Try and heal.
That's fair.
She gets advantage with those meds. Oh my gosh. She's trying to cauterize so Pocahontas helps roll Meg on side, starting the back, but the back one is deep.
Right.
You see she is like pressing just as much gauze, but she's starting to run out actually. As all this is happening, John, that does make your go.
Okay, I'm gonna use 2nd level Cure Wounds on Meg.
Smart.
Thank you.
That's probably going to save her life.
That could very much save lives right now.
Alright.
I'm just gonna put
Just
garbage on
don't
the
die
table.
within the first hour.
Dang guys, I just wanted to shop
Right?
an episode.
Alright, you get
I
7
just wanted
hit
to
points
shop an
back.
episode. I
You
just
mean
Meg-
a shoplifting episode?
43
No,
episodes.
that's how you do shop.
43 hit points.
works.
You're at
That's the only way to do it.
as
Thank you.
John,
Thank
you
much.
helping staunch with Pocahontas and Flynn. That makes...
Yeah, you agree to... I believe
As you run, Meg, you are running. You look behind because again, it's okay. Good, I pushed them. You run full tilt into that dark god of that dark place. As you run into the robes, you hit into that just iron-like body. He looks down at you. You see,
absolutely fucking kidding me.
He is in this giant. You see, Hades leers down, just like, Nutmeg. Why are you running from family?
How many times have I told you not to call me that?
You see, he...
Family? You're so gross.
He really is the embodiment of gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
Meg,
good for him.
you take 13 hit points as you see he takes one of those nasty cigars. You remember the smell too clearly. Plucks it out of his mouth and rubs it into your shoulder. Just burning you for that psychic 13. But all you see that burn appear on her shoulder.
That's so
you see
nasty.
just... You can't escape me. You are me. You look down and see your skin is blue and your hair is burning in the ponytail.
Oh.
Pain and panic cackle behind you. Oh, hail the dark mistress!
Oh.
Hades leers behind you, just watching. Raya, that is your turn.
I have no magic, but I think I can do things. Did I see Rapunzel run?
Yeah, Rapunzel has just
And I
run
drew
up the
attention.
wall into a
No,
corner.
I also said there are people here.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
How would I be able to identify one of these guys? Because I'm not a spellcaster! You know, when someone who often plays spellcasters now in a monk role, it's how the cool kids say frustrating.
It is how the cool
Because I
kids
can't
say
do things.
frustrating.
If somebody's here, they're probably... I'm sorry, I'm not
For
trying
half a
to
second, I
take
thought this was
forever
Duel of
on my
Fates.
turn when I can't
It
do
Is it?
anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is Duel of Fates.
Yes, it is.
Earlier, there was the first song he played
But
when
I
we
have-
went into initiative. I recognized.
I have
but
some
couldn't
darts.
remember what it was.
I'll tell you a second.
Okay.
So you see Rapunzel ring up if you want to try something. If not, you could just try to add medicine here.
Are you not high enough level
Yeah,
to
Path to the Tome
run up the
Wall.
wall?
Receive all of his spells.
I'm sorry.
But he only had 2 spell slots.
Yeah, well, 3
I'm
technically,
gonna
'cause he's not wrong.
either do
Half
that
of
or
it, so it's
hold
an
my action for a medicine check to
Yep.
give it to someone who's a better healer, like Pocahontas.
Ooh, gotcha. You can do that
That's a good
as your
idea.
action. Basically, like, I'm gonna offer the help to Pocahontas because
So then it's
she...
not like
Okay.
10 cooks in a kitchen, but rather a sous chef. Like
Yes.
find, like if she tells me to find more
Right,
bandages,
also, yeah,
I'll find more
you're
bandages.
pulling out your medicine kit, getting stuff ready. Yes.
Yeah.
That's Flynn.
Okay.
Oof. Flynn is trying. Now the burn, you see he is grabbing just like, guys, do we have ice? Do we have anything? Anything. You see he is not succeeding on his medicine checks.
I said I was holding it for someone.
Yeah, but you said for Pocahontas. It does have to be a physical thing.
Maybe
Rapunzel,
Mirka has ice.
that is you.
Oh, okay, so can I see whatever this is?
There were 2 things that seem to be invisible, so the attacks will be at disadvantage though, since you can't see them.
Okay, then I think I'm gonna first cast Fairy Fire. I think I have
Oh,
that.
clever.
Oh, that girl.
Good spell.
I'm checking it's reloading. Why?
Fairy Fire, I can tell you right now.
Thank you.
It's a level 1. Each object
Yep,
in a
I
20-foot
Over here,
cube.
none of this would be
Any
happening.
creature
Yeah.
is outlined
Yep.
in light.
And I'm going to have the one corner right in the corner so it has as big of an area as possible.
There are 2 creatures, one a little taller, one a little smaller, one in a blue fire, one in a pink fire. The exact same proportions, dimensions of
Well,
the
there we go.
dust that Dumbo made earlier on the
Cool,
road.
cool, cool, cool.
My
Punch 'em!
gosh.
Do they do and does that do any damage? I just want to
No,
make sure.
but they are now no longer visible, meaning any attacks are with no disadvantage.
All right. It says any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and if the affected creature or object cannot benefit from being invisible now. So.
Yeah, so you have advantage and not disadvantage.
Okay, cool. Just
Sorry,
leave
yes,
it.
yes.
All right. Well, I'm going to use a. I can't use extra attack because I didn't attack.
You
Just-
did not attack. That
yeah,
was
I
your
don't
action.
think- That's okay because I can use a key point to hit a couple of times anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the closest, the furthest one actually, because people can get
Furthest one, the blue one, go for it.
Yes. Okay. I need to roll dice. Oh, I hate this so much. I'm sorry. I have no idea where my dice are, so it's fun. Okay. Well, that is sucky. It's 2 strikes with the keyboard, so that's
But
a
with
natural
advantage.
8 and a natural. Oh, both with advantage. Well, that's still a natural 8. Plus, I believe it's 9, so 17.
17 hits.
Oh, it does. Okay.
16's the AC.
Okay. Oh my gosh, I struggle. Okay, and so I now roll a D8 or D10.
D8.
Oh no, he's just up.
D8. Yeah.
Oh, turn it so it's vertical.
Okay.
The luck. Yeah, so you just luck. So
So that is going to
pull.
be
Yeah.
10 points of damage for the first hit, and now I'm gonna do the second hit. That is a 15 plus 9, 24.
24.
And then I'm gonna do another D8 of damage there. Oh, and it has to make a Constitution saving throw to see if it's.
How much damage did you do?
I did a
10 plus
10 points of damage. That was it.
Yes.
10
just-
total.
Yes, and it has to make a Constitution saving throw.
But you hit on the second one too.
Yes, but for the first hit, it has to first see if it's blinded with the Constitution saving throw.
Succeeds on the con.
Okay, and then I'll only do 5 points of damage on the second one. So that's 15 points total.
This thing burns into the ethereal mist as 15 points takes it out.
Already?
They're spies. They're not hefty.
Okay.
They're also
Meg,
not
in your
actually
dream,
there,
you
probably.
watch as Panic just Alpha burns into flame in your dream. You also watch the visage of Hades flickers like it's
I'll
not
tell you
solid.
when I need them again, but I'm just
Rapunzel, that is your turn.
yes. Oh, that's
Panic.
hasn't done.
Cannot go. You see though, Meg, it is your turn in the dream. Panic is looking
I
around,
have
looking
no
at
idea
you
where my
though,
dice are.
Looking.
and it is your
Panicked?
turn.
And pained.
So I just need to like survive. I can tell stuff is happening. I
Yes.
just need to survive a couple rounds.
Oh,
I'm just
something's
gonna-
happening.
I'm just gonna keep Eldritch
Did you
blasting
really
then.
playing chess?
No.
So
That would be really
I'll
fun, though.
start with
Sorry, you
which one
made
did you
the
say
last
is left? Is it pain or panic?
Pain is left.
Okay, so I'll start with pain. See if I can hit him.
It did sound like the old man playing.
That's what I thought.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying.
29.
I love the old man playing.
29 hits.
I'm going to send an Eldritch Blast at Hades.
Last
Okay.
time.
Another 29.
Hits.
And I'll
So
send
cool.
the third one also at Hades.
Oh,
He scares me more. 23.
hits. So
Okay.
no damage.
So pain is going to take 10 points of damage and be blown 10 feet away.
Okay.
And 10 points of damage to Hades, who is also blown 10 feet away.
Only 10 though.
10 feet away, yeah.
Well, so both take
10
10.
points of damage to both, yeah.
Okay. The visage of Hades is really flickering as it moves. Pain moves back. You see, this thing is doubled over, just like, my tenders.
Oh, and I have a bonus action, so I think I can heal myself more.
Is he wearing certain sandals?
Maybe. You don't know.
Maybe.
You're not in the dream.
You're wearing his
Merchandise!
Very quickly.
Thirsty?
Would the Imagineers have merchandise in this world?
Maybe. You don't know.
Probably. We should be getting royalties.
Yeah, we should!
I'm
Wait a
going
minute.
to do
No
another
capitalism in
4
my life.
Can I introduce capitalism then?
Absolutely not.
15 hit points back to me.
15 hit points.
Why it doesn't
Meg,
look
you
like
are at
it's
71. That's pretty good. You are back to over half.
There you go.
Meg, that makes your turn.
Wait, I
Poke-
only have myself at 45.
You got healed from stuff
what
too.
else?
So you're at 71 right now.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's so much better than 45.
Yes,
Yeah.
you are back over half. Pocahontas' turn. You're giving that advantage help.
Yay.
Ooh, that's gonna help because that was a 4. Much better. Pocahontas grabs more bandage. Is able to cinch your back, Meg, so that your back wound is no longer bleeding. You just have that like burn on the shoulder. Before it is John Smith's turn, though, Pain is running up to you in the dream. You see he runs up and he's doing that little like hop squat across the floor, just like, hey, what are you gonna do, man? What are you gonna do when your little boyfriend's our little toy now? You see he goes to stab you, slips in Panic's goo, and on a nat 1 does not hit you. Slams on the ground.
That nasty.
John Smith, that is your turn.
Alrighty.
Oh, Meg's gonna
So,
be ticked when she wakes up.
Oh,
There's still just panic left of her, right?
There's pen. There's so one fairy fire left because Rapunzel, boom, 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 gone.
Hunter's mark.
Zoom.
And you get advantage.
This thing in fairy fire turns you. You hear a little. Ew.
It sounds like.
So, since that's a spell, would it make this attack magical? So it's not resistant?
Well, the Hunter's Mark.
Hunter's
damage
Mark
is.
does it. It just adds damage.
Sorry, you made Panic sound
Does,
like.
wait, does Hunter's Mark add an additional dice for the
Muscle
weapons
man.
damage?
Muscle
Or
man.
does it deal extra?
It deals an extra d6.
Why did you get 4?
My mom. It's definitely a callback.
So the D6 from Hunter's Mark is magical, but it's the same type of damage as
Yes.
his weapon, but the D6 is magical.
Yes.
Okay, there we go. So still, Hunter's mark. Pull my sword out and just go to skewer him.
You run up, jump.
Slice.
I mean, does anyone else know magic to wake you up?
That's a 17 to hit.
17 hits. Doesn't have much hit points left.
No, there's gonna be some.
I'm so sorry, but none of us can wake you
I
up.
know.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, not bad. So that is 10 non-magical and 4 magic.
14. Rip through this, hip to shoulder. Disappears in ethereal. Meg, in your dream, Peg just, oh no! Explodes, and you wake up with a gasp. Everyone's out of initiative.
Whew!
Hi.
I was a little worried for myself there.
Yeah, this could have gone really bad for me.
I don't know exactly what my character's doing right now.
Okay.
Chilling.
Something's up
Those
here.
little rodents.
So are those the things that you keep hating?
There are lots of things I hate, but yes, they're among them.
The really ugly ones.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, they were here this whole time.
They cast the spells.
So was that heard in Raya?
Yep.
I think so. I'm going to use Primeval Awareness.
Good stuff.
Can you just do that a lot?
We'll need to without Dumbo.
Can we?
Not a paladin. It can get rough. This is fun. Primeval awareness in a mile. Lots of demon fae in the city, right? I mean, it's Agrabah.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing though in your room or in the inn.
Okay.
No, because you can't tell like numbers wise, but you're like, okay, nothing's near me.
Yep.
Is there anything left from their bodies, or is it?
Oh, it just
gone?
they are imps that reform out of the pits of Hades. That
How quickly do they reform?
Yeah. apparently.
well, if you want to do the math,
Wasn't it 2 days ago that we killed them?
currently
It was like a day ago.
8
Yeah.
Dumbo killed them on the road before, or excuse me,
That was
after
before Duckburg.
before Duckburg.
So it's been like 2 days.
It's
Do you-
been over 48 hours since you
Okay.
last saw them.
Do you think they're the ones who put me to sleep, or
I
just
don't know if they
invaded my
put you
body?
to
Possibly.
sleep, but they were definitely keeping you asleep.
It's something where, right, again, with whatever spell that was going on from these things, they couldn't.
Is this
It's not like a putting to sleep. It's more like they were taking advantage of being asleep and doing something. It's a spell that
you're
I've actually
telling
created,
us
and I love it. It's
and
really
now
fun.
we can't sleep.
I
We
mean,
can't.
They're
We
not
just
here.
have to like check
Every
that they're not
48
around.
hours.
Yeah.
every 40 hours.
I've been
do a check.
sleeping for 48 hours. Everyone go to sleep now. I can't put you to sleep magically, but imagine I just did.
Honestly, as much as I hate it, yeah, we need to go to sleep.
Everyone is going to.
Everyone.
So
There's
if
nothing
everyone
around
wants to
right
go
now.
back
Can I make
into,
a quick either insight or investigation or something though, just to be like the last thing Payne said to me, was he bluffing just to like again, haha,
Sure.
giving you nightmares, or like
Yeah,
what's
sure.
that?
yeah, sure,
Do we need to be worried about this now?
yeah, sure.
What check is this?
This is insight, because again, you're trying to say, was he lying or was he getting in your head, or is this real?
That's an 11 insight. don't have great insight.
Hey, you know Pain and Panic. They're literally that was your job, getting people's heads, freak them out. So even if it is real, it's hard to know. So
I just have no way of knowing. Okay.
As you guys settle into the rotations, you all get a long rest. No further. Nothing molests you throughout the night. Nothing aggravates you.
I'm good on sanity.
I got all my class features back. Yay!
Pocahontas is going to be able to heal.
I'm giving the DM fodder, which is something you should probably never do, unless you're also twisted and a psycho and also DM other things, so you understand how good it will be.
I do understand that at the same time. Elder, why?
Interesting story.
You guys wake up later in the Agrabah morning. If you had gone to sleep earlier, of course, it's easier. This is now almost 10 o'clock in the morning. But all of you have had a long rest. Everything is reset.
Can someone answer something for me? Where's Dumbo?
Oh,
yeah.
Had to.
Did y'all ever fill me in on that, actually?
The crew that was away.
Flynn's the only. You see Flynn just is.
He's taking a personal day.
Dude's got stuff to do. And you see Flynn goes back to packing his bag.
Well, I don't want to leave Agrabah until we...
Oh, you're going to leave Agrabah. You want to stay here for a couple weeks while the dude leaves you? Go for it.
Yeah, no, we've got too many demon lords to hunt down still.
Okay.
Flynn doesn't really look at anyone else throughout the rest of the morning as everyone packs and just kind of general. It's about 10:15. Someone, if they want to pay, it's 5 silver for some of the food and drink last night, plus just a lump 5 gold for all of you for the big room for the night.
I can do that. I'll pay it.
Okay.
So 5 and 5?
Yeah, 5 gold, 5 silver. Silver for the food, gold for just the big room, plus like stables, horses, everything.
Should we go check out the Cave of Wonders?
Yeah, we can do some looting there.
Yep. You know the Cave of Wonders exists.
This'll be cool.
You guys can head out. You head out same way you did, this time not flying, of course, or rather Pocahontas is flying the rest of you on your steeds. Raya, this is interesting. You are on your horse, and you actually were asleep for all this. Agrabah is a beautiful place. Again, the rolling sands, golden sand glinting off the sunlight in the dunes. As you are heading out of town...
Oh, before we left the city, did anyone want to check out like an Agrabah Market for anything?
I have resigned myself to the fact that there will never, ever, ever be anything for months.
I think I've got everything I need. I just wanted to make sure everyone
okay.
else...
It's hard to make stuff
You're
from...
gonna need supplies. What?
I have a spellcasting focus. And I don't have a lot of,
You're gonna need a lot more supplies for a lot of different spells if you want to do them.
I don't really have a whole heck of a lot of spells that need components that are actually taken up.
She's a low level.
Yes.
I know.
Eleanor's trying to metagame tell you to get diamonds.
But like,
I
she
know,
doesn't
but
have
I don't even
Revivify.
have Revivify.
I know, that's the fun part.
Well, not just diamonds. I had to have a lot of other stuff to cast.
No,
with
Rapunzel
these
has
spells.
plenty.
Okay.
No worries.
So, Cape of Wonders.
Cave of Wonders?
There are probably diamonds there.
Yeah.
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? No.
Maybe. As you all head in, the sands are lovely. It is the orange glow of the day, and it is hot and sweltering. I will say, like, even especially like in the armor that some of you guys are wearing, it's really hot. So you're really going through those water jugs trying to stay that hydrated. But as you are all going through, after some time, you find the you find actually the 4 Palatine posted chair out in the desert. You see it's already kind of like halfway covered in sand. Things get lost in the desert so fast here.
Can I see if there's anything useful, like information-wise, like scrolls or anything?
Sure, you can investigation check it. It's like that. Was there stuff on the Palatine to find?
Can I help Flynn do it? I'm pretty nope. Okay.
Flynn's a little in his own headspace today.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
I was also just going to ask, like, is he okay? I got a 10.
It's a fancy palatine. Unless you really want to spend time slowly scratching
that's
maybe
fine.
the gold etchings off.
No, it's
yeah,
fine.
yeah. It's not. It's cost versus reward
Yeah,
kind of thing.
can I ask Flynn if he's okay?
So Flynn just like, yeah, that's good. Let's go kill things. Therapeutic.
He's not wrong.
It's cathartic.
Hey, you have that look on
He's-
your face.
No
You two
insight
are-
needed. You know he's, but
Okay,
he's not
cool.
gonna say anything. out
Dang
loud.
it! Cool.
You guys head off. Meg, you are one of the few people that know how to get there. Please make me a history check.
Ooh, I don't
Such
think I have
an
great
evil laugh.
history.
And I don't think anyone could help you because we. don't
Meg,
know.
it's been over 3 years since you,
Oh.
not even as Meg, as Cleo, wink wink, nod nod, nudge nudge,
Oh, it's a
spoilers.
16.
Nice.
16, not bad. It's enough for it, because again, when you first came with like Talia and Butch, when they were showing you, right,
Right.
these thieves, it was the dead of night and the sands always move. But again, they were talking more about star position and about compass direction. Heading west by southwest into the Agrabah Sea dunes, you eventually find yourself coming upon what seems to be a much larger dune and heading around more towards the north face. What to anyone else could be like, how strange, but Meg, you kind of know this. A pointed, muzzling jaw of a tiger out of sand stands high in the desert. To which you might go, oh, man, they must have opened it completely. Last time you were here, there was like a spell work needed to open this thing, but you could rightfully assume when the Demon Lord moved in, you don't want a place you have to spend a diamond every time to open, so they may have forced it open. As you are all entering into the cavern, down the dark winding steps, you can leash your horses outside. There's no way a horse can get down the spider
I'm going
steps.
to give Max an apple before we go down.
You give Max the apple. Max is very appreciative, of course.
He's so cute.
You head in to the Cave of Wonders. All of you,
I'm so sad because it's probably going to be fairly.
you're good. They've just started into the Cave of Wonders.
Oh, yay.
Oh yeah.
Meg's okay.
As you guys walk down and in, it takes a while. Meg, you actually remember this. The Cave of Wonders is deep, deep underground. And as you're entering, you first enter in, you remember this, and there's the antechamber room. But where the 40 Thieves symbol used to be is now a broken wall. It has completely been broken to like allow, so like there's no more magic, right? I mean, again, even though it's Alibaba, you got to make sure your lair is accessible to your minions. Upon entering this, you see the antechamber, the first, and you see that small room of potions, which has actually been completely cleared out. The shelves are bare. It is just a room. Upon entering in, you see then walking through the antechamber into the larger rooms. All of you walk in. As you enter into this room,
Good, she is.
Also, I'm sorry about all the texts. You can tell me to shut up at any time.
oh, you're doing. I have dark vision as a player. Yeah, I know. Two torches are burning behind you, but yes, it is pitch black in here. So, as with dark vision, you and Flynn, right? There is and Meg. There is enough of like a low glow you can kind of see, but it's like very like that black and whitish.
Guys, do you think it's safe to cast light?
Can I do a quick like investigation or something?
There's also
Sure.
this thing called, and I literally lifted up one of my torches from my pack, a stick and some oil.
I know, but this is a cantrip.
That
And I don't have to
is
worry about
a
fire catching on
28
anybody. And
investigation.
anything.
Meg, as you investigate, you hear something out of the darkness. There is a low beat of wings echoing all around you, and then you hear a loud voice ring out.
Of all the unlucky things to happen to me in my life, I would say having the Knights of the Imagineers bust down my door to save me, perchance, to be quite angry. Like, just look at me. I'm molting.
Oh! You're Iago!
Yes! Go ahead and introduce your character to
As
everyone.
flying in, you see a parrot. A literal tiny creature flapping around you. Like little red feathers with tips in blue, big orange beak, just like glaring at all of you. A parrot's good glare. Just this aura of pissed off
In and around
anger.
you.
Meg looks right at you and says, "What door?" We just kind of waltzed right in.
Can I do a sleight of hand to grab him out of the air?
Sure.
Can I contest with athletics?
Yes, you can.
Nat 20!
Nice.
Yeah, we'll see what I get.
Oh my gosh! I mean, that,
Can I get the help
That's
action?
total of not that.
John, you just kind of like
Nice.
reach up, boom. You look at this is a full macaw red parrot. How?
Did we see other parrots in the marketplace in Agrabah?
I call out
No.
from my pack. I have a biscuit cracker.
I would like to athletics resist to get out of here.
Yes.
As I enter a rage.
You rage. What? Iago the parrot rages.
I love it.
He sees the biscuit. He goes.
Do you not like biscuits? I've been told that.
As that's not the best roll. But being athletics, that's
This
a
is all I
23.
have right now.
23. I'll say it. You break out, nip. It doesn't do damage, but you bite into the hand like ah. Flap, 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 flap,
Flaps
flap,
back
flap,
up
flap.
above all of you now. No, Polly does not want a cracker.
I didn't say
Polly?
anything
No.
like that.
No.
Oh, I'm
Just-
sorry.
Sorry, I didn't say anything like that. It's just
Take some
offering
deep breaths
food.
in. You kind of saw as he got really angry. He looked a little less bird-like. He almost had like fur come out of him for a minute,
Oh.
and then it just receded back in. He like flaps, calms down a bit,
Is he totem of the bear?
I'm wondering.
just flapping up in the air.
Do you need
You
an
alight
arm?
on the entry
Is
doorway
that
into the
offensive?
Cave of
Do you need
Wonders.
an arm? Is that
He just like glares down at you.
what? I'm trying to offer hospitality.
What is your
I've been
name?
So
told
no one's concerned that this creature was in the Demon Lord's lair and we're all just suddenly making nice with him? Like,
Hi,
is
I'm
this the
Rapunzel.
Demon
What's your
Lord's
name?
lair? That's why we're here! We're looting the Demon Lord's lair!
Yeah.
Honestly, it's like it's a talking bird!
What are you doing here?
Me? Well, I've kind of been here since my last boss was kicked out.
Who was your last boss?
Jafar.
Your boss was who?
Rapunzel having thoughts.
I
This
hate
answer.
Jafar so much.
Do you say that loud?
Yes.
Hey, I hate the guy too. Okay?
We can be friends then. Hi.
Sure.
What's your name
Iago.
I put the biscuit back and I slowly.
Wait,
You guys don't know how I
how
got it.
long ago
A
was
piece of
that? Like,
jerky.
were you here the last time I was here then?
I've been here for like a couple hundred years now.
Wow.
again? Oh.
Fun fact, yes, when the Imagineers first came through and dealt with that
And
dragon,
nobody noticed
Iago was flapping around in here.
And they didn't
Iago,
notice.
it's easy enough when the 40 Thieves cult were coming in and out. You can slip in and out. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a life. It's a home.
Mhm.
It's a big cavern.
Right when he says his name's Iago, it's like, I just saw a show right before I left England where the villain's name was Iago.
Othello.
Can I ask you, August?
You've
is
just
Jafar
canonized Shakespeare. He's a bard. I get to play him.
Yes!
dead? Is Jafar dead? I can't remember.
Jafar, last you saw.
James, so the timeline works out.
Exactly.
Cool. Iago, is Jafar dead yet?
You?
I haven't seen him in a while. He hasn't come down here. I mean, we had 40 Thieves, and then we had Mr. Gratz show up and
Yeah, he's
break
dead
down the
too now.
door.
You're welcome.
Ah, well, that's nice. Well, you got some free stuff you can take now. None of it's mine, unfortunately.
Anything
What-
good
what
in
is
here?
it?
Is there anything good in here?
Well, Iago, once again.
Other than my personal treasures.
Once again, does anyone want to light any fires?
I'm
or-
going to cast light on
I
my
also
pendant.
have light.
I already have a torch lit.
Yeah, I'll light torch as
People,
well.
it's called
Light.
wood and oil.
It's called Nothing Lost.
Bring wood
In a
and oil.
cantrip.
All right.
Or there's this thing called not all of us have magic.
I'm
Some of us
I'm
are normal.
sharing my magic fire.
So we both
Choke
have
on
light and
smoke.
there's a torch.
Two
Rapunzel,
torches.
you've got light. Let me turn Meg's light on. Radius.
Actually, can I
Wait,
cast it on the lily in my hair?
Yeah.
I love that.
gave me, but then it's like up higher where more people can benefit from
Very
it.
nice, very nice.
You, bamf the light, same with...
What?
Turn
The
into a
song
belly
came on.
dancer all
The
sudden.
song came on, man.
So you
It's
decide.
the law.
I
want
know.
some soup?
I know the spell says
I
it's
want
supposed to
some
be an
soup.
object, but can I cast light on Iago?
Shh.
Would you let me flavor
Sure.
next
Make
time?
a dex save
Uh,
to evade it.
you guys
She just
start
hits
in.
the wall. Boom.
Can,
With
can
all
I
glows.
dex save this light?
Yes, you
cantrip?
can.
So danger sense. That is a 20. Not a. Excuse me. No, a 14.
14.
I lied. No, 11. I'm getting all my saves mixed up.
Iago, you
I'm
are
excited
now
to play this
a
character.
shining little bird.
Thank you.
So,
Is still flying above you guys. Just like
is your bard post the hit to Iago?
my what?
Iago, you help take them down and through.
Are you more of a bird of prey? I have jerky. There he goes.
All of you taking through. Meg, you actually do remember this route.
Okay, it's
As you
edible.
come on in. Sorry,
It's
I will.
edible.
Is
In,
it?
down through, in and through, down where used to be a corn, but again has since broken through. Iago, you know, to the left is a room full of shadows that will attack. It is a thing. You think there might be a treasure beyond, but again, it's like shadows appear whenever people come in, so they like you'd have to fight if you go that way. But of course, the main attraction, as you all come into the main room here, is a glowing portal against a wall.
Oh, I wonder what that does.
That's been here for a while now.
Here comes a big old
yeah,
box of
I-
doom.
Oh, there.
no.
What do you mean you've been there?
It
Oh,
changes.
Is this?
This is a changing portal where Meg used this last time to steal the back cauldron from the party.
Yeah.
Good old PvP. Let's see where it leads today, folks.
I don't think anyone here was there though.
No, but
No.
I'm
So
sure.
no one knows.
Would you have told?
Nope.
Not in that much detail.
Rapunzel,
No, no,
Well,
detail.
maybe to you. I've spent
I'm
a
not
long
gonna
time with
say
you.
anything. I'm just gonna be like.
So,
Oh yeah.
Just like.
here we go.
Is it
Okay,
like a
let's see
one-way
what this
kind of
is.
a thing?
Yes.
So I
Slingshot.
like my hand's like right next to so I
Do
shove
not
it.
try
No.
it.
No.
Hey.
Just flaps over,
What?
kind of like pulls your hand away.
Okay.
As he flies close,
I'm
you
an
notice
adult.
around his like
I can
talons,
move my
on, like,
hand.
his
I'm
legs, his little
gesturing.
bird legs. He's got like these like little bird bracers on his legs.
That's adorable.
You got braces. I've got bracers and I've got greaves.
Where's my... There we go. What plane is it today?
Cool.
I think
This
that's
is the underword
closest
I'll
you're ever gonna get to
actually
friendship
try.
with that bird.
Oh, wait. I rolled the wrong die.
Oh, please don't be the underworld.
Yeah, there we go.
Is it the other
Do
one?
not.
No way.
No, beyond the
Astral
portal,
City?
Is the portal moving?
there is a strange world. The portal seems to have a doorknob, an ethereal doorknob on it.
Don't be Wonderland. Don't.
Don't
If I
touch
open
it.
it, will it send me there?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. No.
It's like Iago lands on your shoulder, just like cocks his head at you, and he's like,
It'd be such
"Don't
an adventure.
do anything
It would be
stupid."
so much fun.
If anyone,
Yeah.
you could try to investigate to figure out where the portal, but right now it just looks like
and
a,
And so
almost
you
like a
slap it
door.
with a stick.
Hey,
No,
I'll roll
other-
investigation
I
too.
think that's another 28.
That's a -2.
Ouch.
Good job.
Well,
17.
17. So 22 is currently the highest,
28.
correct?
But we're playing golf, aren't we?
Meg just got 28.
This is Call of Cthulhu.
So 28.
-2 is like
Meg,
basic. Yeah.
it is not the magic and energy of the underworld, but there is a darker, planar energy
It is freaking.
that
This is good music.
might send you think, to one of the planes of
It
Tartarus.
is freaking Wonderland.
Okay.
It is not Wonderland because Wonderland would be open. Meg,
the door
do you know a door that doors with doorknobs?
Oh,
that
is this Monsters Incorporated?
this actually would send you to the third layer of hell known as Monstropolis.
Okay.
Oh my god.
On the 28th.
By the way, this music is from the video game Darkest Dungeon, which is
Hey,
great.
It is. It's so
as,
good. Right?
as a point to everyone, because like with the Imagineers, you guys are like almost like God level, right? When
What?
all of this is over, can we all take a vacation to wherever that door's gonna send us? It'd be fun. Come on.
Monstropolis isn't that fun.
Well, I mean, like it would change.
It's the third
like,
layer of hell.
Okay.
Can
Or,
we
like,
not?
Well, like planes. Like, we wait and see what the other ones are.
Honestly,
Y'all go off
Which
the
is
top of your head.
probably another
You
way
know
to hell.
Hades, but it's sometimes the astral sea, sometimes it's a heavenly plane, sometimes it's
Yeah, it goes just about everywhere,
Oh,
all the time.
you could talk to that friend of yours. You said it went to the heavenly planes?
It can.
she's not. Oh, I don't think we're actually able to go.
Well, it's a door.
Remember the last time we were there?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
I
mean,
do.
portals aside, there's this way down that way we can go.
Ooh.
Let's
Wait,
go
wait,
that
yeah,
way.
let's go to the treasure
wait,
room.
listen. So, we can go this way more, but back that way, there's a place where a bunch of shadows always hit people.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of shadows?
I don't know. You just
Do
go
that-
in and you get
remember
beat up.
when you were
Yeah.
Lily? Those kind of shadows, where the cleric found them and just turned undead in a second.
Yeah, I'm checking to see if I have that actually, because I would remember that Lily.
Oh my
can do
gosh, it's that corridor, because
I
we
have
didn't have a
Sacred
map
Flame.
back then for this, did we?
Let's just say I can't get through it. So,
But you
Alright.
think there might be something cool on the other side?
God,
Did
usually
we have a
big,
map for
bad,
the
evil
Cave of
guys
Wonders
don't
back when
protect
that
their
happened?
stuff with nothing.
I'm down to
Did
go
we have a,
We can
see.
give it a shot.
did
Yeah.
we have a map for the Cave of Wonders when that happened?
Nope.
Yeah, that's why in my head I'm like, well, it doesn't look
Is
like the
Turn
Cave of my imagination.
Undead? Where's Turn
where's all the
Undead?
epilepsy coming from?
I'm trying to find where's the right color.
Ah!
There we go.
Hey-yo.
There's the correct light coming off people. Sorry. Yeah, you could try going on in.
But do I have Turn Undead? I don't.
Do you want some help?
Yes.
If
I got you,
light
man.
is
I don't
always
know D&D
helpful.
Beyond.
Feats and traits. Spellcasting.
Which that would be helpful.
Yeah, because Radiance
You're gonna
is
have
not
too much
turn
fun with
undead,
the
but
audio
Radiance will
actually.
help if it's undead shadows. And then that goes to your mouth.
Flap, flap.
You are how
No,
many levels
he's just
in
gone.
cleric?
I am.
Sorry, that was a little high pitched.
You're
I was a little too close
yeah,
to
no,
the
I don't
portal.
think you have it yet.
Ah!
Also,
Ah,
also
no,
that is
no.
something I think I had as
Jaffa!
small. Let me check.
Not again, not again, not again.
No, that is a cleric
PTSD.
thing. So I don't think I have Turn Undead.
You have
yet.
Turn Undead.
I do?
So a cleric has Turn Undead.
At
At what
second
level?
level when you get channeled.
Oh,
divinity.
then yeah, then I should. I don't know why it doesn't have Turn Undead on here.
It's in your
Oh,
channel.
it's like Channel Divinity. Channel Divinity can be a undead. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it just doesn't list that as one of the options. So
Yeah.
And
yeah.
because you are the minimum requirement,
Screw you,
It
D&D
literally is-
Beyond.
Yep.
Unless you
Flap,
want to
flap,
sponsor us.
flap,
Then
flap,
we
flap.
love you.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
you're the best.
no, you
You're
all
the
fell
best.
in.
Then yeah, I'm
I'm
gonna
not using
go
D&D
ahead
Beyond.
audience.
You
And-
all flying
do Turn Undead.
It's
as you all come in. And
D.
Beyond.
It's D&D. D&D. D&D
1, 2, 3, 4,
Beyond.
5.
You got your spells.
As you
got
watch,
your sword, and
walking
you got
in,
your-
you all see the
Let us sing.
all these shades appear.
Not again.
And just immediately are killed.
Nice.
Sweet.
That trap has never worked for anyone.
Just flapping.
But I will say, do you all continue in this current pattern?
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
As you are
What do you
all
mean?
walking,
I would
Well,
like
actually-
to fly in the middle of the group.
middle of the group,
Can I
Um,
run a little bit ahead?
I was gonna say, could I be more in the front of the pack?
front
yeah,
and back, sure.
Same. I want to be up with Meg.
Cool. So basically, is this how people would be walking?
Is
Yeah.
this
For
okay?
what?
Cool.
Essentially. With
John,
me
go ahead
10
and
feet
give
above.
me a quick old DC dexterity saving throw.
Oh my.
Just John?
Just John.
Dexterity
I'm
saving
not-
throw?
Dexterity saving throw. I got some stuff.
Dirty 20.
All right. You roll out of the way as a huge wall poof, slams down, almost crushes you, but you roll out of the way. The trap is now disabled forevermore.
Are you also using your primeval awareness?
I think. Did I use it when I first came in?
No, you have
Anyway, primeval awareness.
primeval awareness.
I think Meg
Appreciate it.
asks about that when the wall falls. Like, are you sensing stuff?
Hey, wait a second. Before you almost get crushed,
Yeah.
Before you're useless.
D&D Beyond.
you
Hey,
sense fought
I
1
want
mile
to
within you.
try something. August, I have an idea.
Here's what you realize,
That's fine.
John. There are no fiends here.
Okay.
Probably
that's good.
because their master was assassinated and they have fled. The undead, there seems to be undead somewhere else in this cave.
Okay.
And Yagi, you notice there's another area where
Yeah.
shadows can pop up.
Spooky. Really spooky.
But
Real
you
spooky.
also,
Just causes me to molt
excuse me.
constantly.
Um,
Sorry about that.
Oh yeah, you learn all these things. I was gonna say, oh, do you have to choose? No, it is like a faith. You know.
Draconic.
There are no elementals or undead.
Grumpy parrot.
There is a draconic presence somewhere near you.
Not again.
Another one?
Another one.
Another one?
Another one.
Bites the dust.
DJ Kelly!
I'm gonna say that. Just there is a dragon.
Another
In
one? We
here.
killed the dragon the last time I was
It
here.
doesn't. Yeah, you don't know its location or number, but there is a draconic presence somewhere in this cavern.
Just maybe tread a little careful.
I wonder if the last one
I have a
left an egg that we
suggestion,
can
guys.
use.
So, what if I just ran super fast and triggered all the traps but ran away before they could actually work on me?
Bad idea. Bad idea.
Bad idea?
Was not more shadows.
I'm really
I
enjoying...
can get rid of shadows?
How many times a day can you do that?
How many times a day can I do channel
How many times?
divinity?
Yeah,
I don't know, it doesn't say on this.
It's
Oh my
usually-
gosh.
Divinity is
You
Oh,
get a
okay.
second
Long
use
rest.
at like 7th level or something, I think.
So if you've already used one channel divinity,
So
it's the one you use.
Channel
Oh, so only one a day?
divinity.
If you're
It
low level
almost like with the monkey. as
Yeah,
you go up,
I'll check for you, but it should
Thanks.
be. You can use
D&D
your
Beyond is
channel
very
divinity.
specific. Also, Changeling is not a race
If D&D
that you
is
can use
not
on D&D
specific-
Beyond, so I can't
Cool.
actually make more.
Dude, I need to
Unless you
show
buy a-
Oh,
to
if
Prison
you
Scroll.
short rest it, you
So
can use
Prison
it.
Scroll
Yes.
literally lets you do all that and more, and it lets you look at literally everything you
So
own.
if you want, you
And
could
it's free.
spend an hour here, short rest, and then you have it.
Put up separate.
Ah.
But
It's
everything.
free. Everything about it
all
is
the
free.
D&D in
Yeah.
stuff into your character.
So,
Gen-
do you guys want to
not
keep
even-
walking
just, like,
through this way?
overriding scores and stuff. It's
Yeah,
really
sure.
nice.
Sure.
Right
So-
in the middle of the
Do,
hubbub's
do,
like,
do,
yeah,
do.
this is great. This is...
Doop doop doop. As
I
you
don't feel
step in
trapped at
here,
all.
Meg,
Mm-hmm.
go ahead and give me a DC Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, I'm not great at con.
Why he picked it.
That's a dirty 20.
Yeah, girl.
So many dirty 20s.
That does
I rolled
not
a
beat the
natural
DC
19.
23.
What?
Gross.
Everyone's like,
That's
ew.
so dumb.
Also, why does the room look like Gonzo?
That's
That's an evil Gonzo.
7,
Yes,
Got some acne on your
indeed.
nose there, bud.
Hey, Meg,
Mm-hmm.
your charisma score just dropped. Instead of 18, your charisma is now a 10. For the-
Oh.
Quick, somebody make her tell a joke. What?
You feel.
This had better be temporary.
Oh yeah, because Warlocks are charisma casters.
Warlocks
It's like
are good.
everything else in 5th edition.
Except
Cool.
Wizards who are actually really good.
As you feel that, do you guys walk through?
Hey, if something happened, she looks a little
Can
less
I
attractive.
figure out what
Maybe
Um,
that's
Get
the lighting.
smaller.
You feel it was a trap, you just don't know where it came from.
A little more.
It's as if, like, you took a step and it was as taking a step, something
Oh,
drained
no,
through
no,
the
if
floor. on
tampons
you.
exist, push-ups can.
So
There's
there's no
still
sort
hope.
of check I could make to...
Nope.
Where the heck do I find saving
Needs a
throws on
girdle.
here?
In what? In D&D Beyond? Or... Because D&D Beyond saving throws on your
Oh,
first
yeah.
page.
I mean, I'll keep
First
going,
base,
because
okay.
obviously
With
we're
your
Okay.
doing traps, we're on our way to something.
There
Cool.
they are. Thank you.
You
so
guys
welcome.
step on through, and there are 3 chests.
Ah, now this is what I'm talking about. He just
Yes.
flies over
Yeah.
and tries to open it.
Cool. You try to open it. It's enough, like, if you break it, anyone can try to open these if they want.
I'll open one.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll open one too.
Boom,
No
boom, boom.
abandon.
You help the one with Yaga, you know, both of you kind of break the lock, breaking different ways. Here's what you find.
Pour a little bit of gun.
There is a
I like you.
gown of brass cloth, a golden cloth cloak. There is a jet black urn. There is a tooled leather longsword scabbard with a black pearl inset. There is a clear ion stone that looks to be a very valuable kind of thing.
That's
And
good.
Meg, in the trunk that you'd be close to, the one you'd find, there seems to be a potion in there.
Drink it.
All of these look to be very, very valuable stuff.
I'll look at the sword.
This is a
It's just
long
a
sword.
scabbard.
Or scabbard.
This is just the scabbard for a long sword. Still looks to be worth quite a bit because this is like fine leather inlay, black pearl, like a lot of stuff on it.
I try and shove my comically sized sword into it. It's not gonna fit.
It's not gonna fit.
Dang, I was trying
Gonna
to
pull
see.
out like
I
the
swear,
golden
I'm
cloth
not an
cloak. It's
idiot.
like,
I wanted to see
this
if
is
it's
like something
magical.
Radcliffe would wear.
It's very garish. Same with like Meg in yours, that like gown. It's like a gown you would wear, but like brass and metallic.
He has put on the cloak.
Put on the cloak. Nothing happens.
Okay.
And it's shiny.
Shiny.
Reflecting into my eyes.
It's just Iago turns a disco ball.
Is this potion labeled in any way?
No. Any label seems to have worn off, so it could do something.
If I did detect magic, then would I be able? Because it does School of Magic, but would that tell me anything about like what the potion can actually do?
Not necessarily. Yeah, it's like you're gonna learn School Magic and if it bears magic.
Yeah. So I'm not sure if that's actually worth doing.
If someone had like identify, that would be great.
I checked to see if that was available for
It's
clearance
not.
class, only
Unless
for the
you're
knowledge
knowledge
domain.
If
Arcana
only
domain.
we
Also
had a
magic
wizard.
domain, Arcana domain,
Oh, I
whichever
didn't
one.
know.
Read books a
I
lot.
Wizard.
It's either unless
Whimsy.
Arcana or Rebel.
Come back,
That
Rebecca.
makes
It's heckin'
We
windy.
need you. No.
Cool. So that is everything you guys find here. You can start to head back.
Can we
Trap
actually
doesn't
check to
trigger
see if there's anything else like?
Can I smash?
Because the fact that we only found a scabbard but not the sword is really strange to me.
Yeah.
Sure.
Can Flynn tell? I'm gonna ask Flynn. Can you tell if someone else has gotten to these locks before us?
Ooh, good idea. Yeah. The rogue will check that. He said, no, these are fresh locks. These aren't fresh locks. These are old
Can
that
I-
were still. This is the first time they've been opened.
Can I mimic like I'm pulling something out of the empty sheath?
You mimic it and nothing happens.
Dang it! I thought
When
something
Rapunzel
cool
starts
would
saying stuff though and getting us thinking, can I do an investigation to see like is there like a secret chamber beyond here or something?
Sure,
Or like
yeah.
what else haven't we found?
It looks like we got everything.
That doesn't seem like a lot
So 15.
for a
15.
demon lord.
You think I'm not disappointed either?
I'm just saying that there might be something that we're missing.
He just like lands on
This
like
is
a pile of
so.
sand. He's just like,
Meg, when you were here,
so
this was one of the
angry."
routes
You can
no
put
one
that,
went
that
when you
valuable
guys
stone,
first
you
came
can put
here.
that in your bracelet.
And so, remember,
he like lifts up his wings and you see.
I will
he's
say
got,
on a
like,
15 meg, you also
little
heard the
leather
whole
straps on
thing,
his wings,
the
too, and he's
cult of the 40
I'm all
Thieves,
decked out.
they dealt with like hoarding, with giving it to that dragon first. Everything kind of was shuffled into the other room. Like, not a lot of stuff really was kept out here.
So, do we want to see if we can find the dragon?
Maybe if someone fixes me first.
Fixes you.
What happened?
She looks less attractive.
She
That's
needs
what
a
happened.
boob job.
Something
Shall we please
magically
come join
drained
us
out of
more?
me when I crossed the threshold.
Meg is looking
Oh.
drained and gross.
Oh, ouch. Okay, well,
Makeup's a little
thanks.
smudged.
Could her lesser restoration fix me?
I'm wondering. I don't think so.
Sorry. Can you be here like all the time? I love your comments.
I really don't think lesser
Try.
restoration will do it, but I can look at it.
Lesser restoration will not. I will say, having just used it, Rapunzel, you
I mean-
know that's not what would help you.
Meg,
Not gonna
I
help.
saw like there was an ad in Agrabah for
If I
Cosmetic
dispelled magic
surgery?
on myself?
that could help.
I
me.
can
So they're
bless-
still doing
I'm gonna
that.
bless her
right?
so that
Plastic
she can do.
surgery. What's plastic?
Wait, would the
Sure.
dispel
Bless would
magic
give
help?
you 1d4.
No, I'm saying in order to try and have her
Dispel
cast
magic.
dispel magic
As
on
far as
herself.
you know, this could either be something that could go away after a couple hours, or it could be something you need restoration
I mean,
for.
we could slap you really hard.
I'll do it.
Do
I'll
you
just
want
still
to
stick to physical
try?
attacks.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm gonna bless her anyway.
Cool. 1d4.
That's
Well, when you
next.
cast Bless, you can target up to 3 creatures with
Oh,
I'm
yes, you
going to target her and Flynn and. I'm really tempted, but.
Oh my goodness, that's a chameleon!
Ah,
Honestly, she's more likely to die.
I was gonna say, like, Ryan
Yeah.
definitely needs the most.
August,
Yeah.
Ow.
as you
I'm
outro
sorry,
notice as a
Johnson.
chameleon,
No,
I would
no,
like
no,
to start
no.
ritual casting
We're
speak
just
with animals.
good friends already. I
you
don't want
can't
to
speak
lose
with
you.
chameleon already.
Alright.
No, seriously,
Cool,
please.
cool, cool.
Please don't.
Here's what you guys know. Coming back out through the room, because Iago, you also
Wasn't
know
gonna
this
drag
place
you into
decently
this.
well.
I mean, that is fair.
Do we
You
want to go
know
down the other hallway?
Let's
that
do it.
down this hallway could be some stuff.
There could be some stuff down here.
Let's
Give it
do
a
it.
shot.
Yes.
You head on in. Do. As you guys head through, no further traps. As you come around, you find a pool of water.
I want to drink from it. I mean,
no. We had a friend who did that.
This
We're
was
not
the
doing
pool
that again.
Thumbelina drank from.
Oh, cool. Hey guys, we can fill up
Hang
the box
on.
here.
I remember this. This was just like the beauty fountain, right?
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
I might drink from it to see if it fixes me.
You drink
Go
from
for
it. It is completely out of charges because it was a one-time
I am
magical
still
thing that Thumbelina
so
used.
angry at
Thumbelina
the
is
for
now
that.
the most
I was
attractive
so
fairy
upset
ever
with
to
this now.
have lived on the earth. Because this pool actually does make you the most attractive conventional of your race. And
I
that's
would-
it.
I mean, it's a great bird bath.
Meg,
Yeah,
you look in the water.
Thumbelina
As you
only
sipped
makes
it, you see a feather floating by in the pool of water after you drink
Ew.
and feel a little churn in your stomach.
Yeah, nope.
Sorry, I
Magic's
should have
gone.
said something first. I assumed you knew.
There's
Okay.
nothing down this hallway. As you guys come
Anything
back
in
out.
that little cavern thing?
No, just
Okay.
Just-
what could have been demons waiting to attack you or other fun things. There's not a lot except for literally the base necessity of the Cave of Wonders now.
Yes.
You know, I was actually thinking about
This was a
Rapunzel.
cool
It makes
dungeon.
sense.
I believe that
As you guys
The
come in,
dragon god is
here's what you know,
obsessed right now,
Iago.
So I'm kind of the most squishy.
Iago.
Besides that parrot.
Yes.
Down
That's why
these
I
next
missed you.
hallways,
Thanks.
the hallway split off.
The parrot's not even squishy.
To the right has been an open room that like a lot
Why
of
am I
things
the
would
squishy
gather
one?
in, probably empty now. You know
was
though
trying to
down
look
to
at
the
this.
left is more of the shadows.
Well, that way's a room, and down there's shadows.
The shadows are what leads to the main room where Gratz was.
However, that's where the throne room was.
Then I do have
we need to
something
fight?
else I can use. I have.
You guys watched way too many Muppets as a kid.
Has it been? Let me know when it's been 10 minutes.
Yes. Right now it's only been like 3 minutes.
Perfect.
I can do flaming sphere once per day with
Dang.
my Sway of the Sun Soul thing.
Wait, do I have things?
I use
do
my
have
wisdom to.
Creature takes 2d6 fire damage.
It doesn't do radiant.
No.
Well,
The fire's still good.
That's
against
Rapunzel-
undead.
Hey,
Or
can I look at the big
Pocahontas
buff
have any
act-
celestial things she can do?
Currently no. So Pocahontas, when like fighting, she can summon.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, fine. I'll do this for you. I'll throw you a bone. You've already cheesed it. Pocahontas will lay a hand on John's shoulder. I've got this. You watch. She enters a glowing celestial rage.
oh,
Wow.
she's so
She
cool.
starts lighting through. Blue energy starts crackling around her tattoos.
Oh my.
You watch as she runs in. All of these shadows become emergent as you all watch. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, she needs to light through fog. Sorry, I forgot about that. Light through fog on. As she goes in,
Oh, she's so cool.
all of them, and I'm not because her spirit guardians can basically take them all out just on their turn. So not only is she going poof 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 poof, within seconds they are all gone.
Nice.
She's so cool.
Her light, there we go. I didn't set the radius properly. There we go. You see her light fades down back to like normal. As the rest of you can come around the corner and come join.
Well, that was awesome.
Goodness gracious.
It was pretty good. Well done, gang.
Do we want to keep going down this direction? Or
Yeah.
do we
That's
wanna-
where the throne room is.
What about the
Okay.
other way?
We can come back.
The other way is, you know, it's a blank room.
It's an empty room.
Something like demons would hoard there, but
Oh no, the other room, it was literally just a big empty space where the smelly demons would sleep.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to sleep in there sometimes, but
Barrel?
Is that where
what's
the
that?
talking swords were?
you see a
I want to go
barrel.
over to the barrel.
As you guys over, there is a sword embedded in a barrel that hums.
Which alignment
Iago,
was
Lawful
you've seen
good.
this. It is a
No.
sword that hums. This is
Oh,
a sword
right, 'cause we
of
took that.
chaotic evil.
Right.
Dang it.
You
That's right,
don't
'cause I
know
almost
because
said it.
it's like a sword that hums, but like you can't really pull it out sometimes. So it's just like, all right, I guess it's just there.
Can I
Um,
try?
Unless
wanna
you
pull
want to
it
burn
out?
down the world, it's
I
not
wouldn't
gonna let
recommend.
you
Oh,
use it.
never mind.
You pull out. Ah, are you a master ready to help me destroy nations, burn kingdoms? No, please, don't put me. As you put the talking sword of evil back into the bag.
He's got a bad attitude, but he's also, you can do
Well, hear me out actually if I pull him out again.
No, please, okay, don't put me back in the bag. Please. Okay, I promise. Okay. What do you want?
Cool
What?
sheath?
What?
I found this cool sheath. Do you want it?
Does he fit?
You put him in. He fits him.
Oh, sick. Can you still
Oh
talk?
my gosh. I know.
Okay, could you stop putting me in things?
Sounds good.
I've been
I slid
embedded
him
in
over my
things for
shoulder.
the past 5,000 years. Please, can I just talk?
Yeah,
So
sure.
should we just leave
I'm
him
not
in the
gonna
hallway?
level nations, but if it's a sentient being that's stuck here, I'm not gonna leave him.
Well, you took my friend. Oh, you. The sword says you were here last time and you took my friend and left me here all alone.
Oh.
Yeah, he's really enjoying his wielder now.
Oh, of course he is, because he's all good. You know how often good aligned swords gets chosen to be a part of Grand Quest
So
every
does-
other freaking day.
Hey, does
I
that
just
mean-
get to
Sorry,
stay.
if I were evil enough for you, I'd
Mr.
take
Swordman. Mr. Swordman. So does that mean you need to find someone evil to wield you? I'm sorry.
Why
Yes.
are we giving you
How
evil more
often do
power
you think
than
you're going to
us?
find someone chaotic and evil that can wield me?
Well, it's a sentient being. I don't want him to stay down here, at least.
He gives insane buffs to whoever can use him and making them more hard to defeat.
Well,
Why
then
would
it
you
should be better that someone who can't wield him watch over it.
You want to use him?
Sure. I'm not evil.
You could
It's a
be.
sword.
You want to deal with him? You be my guest. I
Sure.
don't like talking weapons.
What is your name, friend?
That's what I was just pulling up because it's
Nice.
been a while. Sword. Here's my swords. You see that this sword hums and speaks to you.
Does it sing songs?
My name is Backtalker. I of the jet black gem. I am the feller of kings, the slayer of heroes. Please don't put me in the barrel. I swear this is just my
So
thing.
this
Please let
No,
me
no,
go.
no,
If
no.
you
I
keep
get.
him as
I
a
understand.
rename him.
What is the
I understand a
alignment
spiel when I
again?
see one.
This
We
is a
renamed the other one Steve.
chaotic evil.
Well, then we should call this one Phil.
Why Phil?
I'm not
I like
sure.
it.
You named my other brother Steve.
Well, what would you like to be named?
I don't know. You named Retorter Steve. Well, no one's ever asked me what I want to be named. I was
Okay.
just named.
Well, sit on that for a
What-
bit.
okay.
Can I ask
So,
you something?
and you let us know
What-
when you're
what-
ready.
Okay.
Can I ask you something? Do you want to, be wielded?
Or do you just want to
Let me ask you something. Do you like breathing?
I like fulfilling my
And
purpose
walking-
in life, and I feel like your
Yeah,
purpose
fulfilling your
is
purpose in life
so
is
my
kind of
question
nice.
Is, would you be willing to change?
Are
I
you
don't think
asking
he can.
who
He
they are?
was created.
Shush. It has free will. It can talk. That means it can decide what to say. That means it has free will.
That's not
So,
exactly how
I have
free will
a question.
works.
So I have a question for you.
Wait, okay, fine. Question and answer time.
If you want to be used and be a sword again,
Correct.
would you be willing to change so that we can actually use you as a sword?
Am I willing to take my fundamental here? No, I'm the sword. I can tell this off.
Fine. I'm just gonna give it to you.
Am I willing to fundamentally shift my sense of morality and ethics in order to become a more functioning role in my
To
position in
fulfill
life?
your purpose? This
That's
is a
big.
genuine
Okay,
question.
you see how that's big though,
So
right?
let-
Oh
It's-
yeah, that's why this is a discussion.
Okay, yeah. Oh, it's a discussion.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's a discussion. Here, no, yeah. You, whoever holds a sword can talk to it. So,
Well, here, I
Rapunzel, if
have
you,
it on my back.
well, but you because you have to hold it and talk to it.
Okay.
So what you're trying to say is the idea that one's purpose should be aligned to one's goals, and
I
when one's
think-
goals counteracts one's internal conflict, change must occur.
I'm thinking that you get to decide what you're gonna do in life.
sounds
And
good.
if that means that your values change, then your
Well,
values
as
change.
of right now, it also means I'm not being put back into a barrel for another
Right.
how many years.
So do you want to come with us?
Would I rather be stuck here alone forever
It's a
or
simple question,
go?
yes.
Yes, please take
Okay,
me.
so play nice with us.
Okay,
Awesome.
Can I
I'll
hold
play nice. I'll play nice.
How heavy
Okay.
is the sword?
How?
You can pick it up
Just
by the
pass it.
pommel.
I mean, I've got a strength of 0.
Just like just one down. He's like, yeah. swinging it around. And too light. And he just hands it back to you.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Um,
That felt good to be used, though. It-
Sure. Don't-
Did he feel anything from me when I held him?
No,
Do you know
no.
what my alignment is?
I do know what your alignment is.
Does he know what mine is? Because that's
Wait.
kind of
I'm checking your alignment right now.
You check the bird's alignment first.
Checking the birds.
It's due to the things we've talked about. His alignment has never changed from everything.
Yes. So
chaotic evil?
pulling up right now.
If he is, you could actually use the sword.
Yeah.
And if he is, then like, we could just vibe with him. Have a
That's
friend.
hilarious.
Where'd it go?
I'm probably hurting Mason right now by touching the metal.
I'm more just worried you're gonna cut yourself.
I know. When
Okay,
she was
August.
like putting it
Yeah.
up, I'm like,
August, may I please have the sheath?
that
So I can
would be a
sword
great
safety. Hey kids, don't do this at home. And so
In
now
talking
he's
with you,
muffled.
the sword likes it, but you're also can't wield it.
At the moment, yeah, I know.
And there might be even more to that too, in terms of how do you wield this. So it's like, oh,
You can
all right, but
Not that I want to wield it anyway.
Not
He's just
breathing,
holding it.
breathing.
He's like, yeah, I'm not helpful.
but you see, the sword is now going to seriously consider the psychological aspect of changing one's nature in terms of morality.
yes.
And in terms of the ethics of one's use and one's purpose in life, which is a huge psychological question
It
to
is.
ask a talking sword.
It's very interesting.
Also,
Just gotta think
keep
about it.
Yes.
a tab on what name you'd like to be called, because those are important too.
Oh no, we haven't cut it out.
Oh, thank you,
Yes,
thank you
so
very
he
much.
can breathe.
Like, I don't need to breathe.
Well, I mean to talk.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I take
It's
some
not need to
leather
breathe.
and just
Like
make
make
it so
a
that
buffer.
yeah, so he can be a little bit out of the scabbard?
Sure.
Cool.
Why not?
Help action. Here you go.
Yay!
If you have to make a check.
As
Do
you
I have
go-
to make a check?
Cool. For props' sake, so I don't cut my thumb,
You-
he's going like this.
You
Oh,
take,
help action.
but he'll be open.
Yeah.
Cool. You have taken the
that is
the final sort of
12
answering
plus what
that has been here for how long?
A long time.
Millennia, I'm sure.
I mean, I've enjoyed sticking him in and out of the barrel over time. It's fun to listen to him in pain.
You guys come. You find
That's funny.
this last entryway.
Let's see. Sleight of hand. Oh well, that's a 20.
Upon entering in,
Roll anything.
you find. Oh, let
Oh.
me turn off your guys' lights now.
This is super fancy.
Lots of rugs.
Let
Oh,
me
we
find.
don't
Where's my
make
fog
lights?
of war? One sec. I
These were-
well, because this is a well lit room.
Ah, that makes sense.
Turn off fog of war. There we go. Here's what you guys are finding. There is a
Whoa, that's so
big
fun.
old room.
Who is that? So
There is a throne meant for a larger creature that is here no more. A large area that looks like magic and teleportation would have been really fun to fight in, with arching walls, places to hide in crevices behind thrones, and a big old pile of gold for after possibly killing something in this room.
I think Meg just wants to sit on the throne.
Meg goes and sits on the throne.
Oh, Meg, if I had a picture, I'd take it, but
I'm
I'll see
going
it you
to
later.
start putting gold in my bags because I
Same.
need to pay my parents
Same.
back.
All right, let's the big old everyone's favorite thing in D&D, everyone's
We
favorite.
get to loot.
Also, how much gold
Looting.
does Flynn get?
How much gold do you all get? Well, I will tell you.
Mr. Sword, you approve of what I'm doing right now as I'm scooping in the gold.
Well, personally, I mean, I don't know. I'm having to take a lot of
course.
recount of what
Sorry,
I like.
I'm just trying to make light conversation. about
Taking
your
gold from someone who's dead without their permission
Is good.
kind of feels good. Kind of, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
lie,
okay.
feels good. Feels good.
All right.
Awesome.
I
Feels
tie
good.
it up. I'm like, okay.
Definitely good in my book. Mark
You
that
question
down.
that hard.
So you
Um,
like taking money from people who don't need it anymore?
So that's a new. Okay, you've not posed a new question. The difference
not
between
the best
someone who
in
is
this
dead
world.
who has no use for gold versus
Dumbo was here.
taking from someone who shouldn't have it. Is that the question?
It's kind of both in this particular case.
See, but I don't. But I'm trying to figure out like big picture. I can't just like make spur of the. I'm
It's
aligning
okay,
my
you can go
own
ahead and
morals.
Think about it, and we'll go ahead and take it so that whenever
Yes,
you
yeah.
decide to
Finding my
question-
morals. I can't like pin everything on one
Okay.
example in life. I feel like that's very shallow of a
This
mindset.
is so great.
That's pretty shallow.
To align your worldviews because of one event,
Okay, so
basically
I'm-
from my birth, if we're gonna call it my birth.
You're forging?
My forging, yes.
Yes.
So any gold Iago picks up, you see him just sort of like pick them up piece by piece and just swallow them.
Good. You know what?
Oh.
I have
Whatever.
so many questions.
How much
Ladies
Are you like a bag
and
of holding?
gentlemen,
Yeah, where does it go?
That's a very invasive question.
That's fair. I'm sorry.
I swallowed a bag of holding when I was 3.
I no longer know what
Meg,
happened there.
John,
Please, I haven't eaten in so long.
Iago,
I've been cursed to
Rapunzel, Raya, Flynn, and Pocahontas. Pocahontas actually does not take any because she doesn't like material wealth in the world. That's kind of a personal thing.
She's not attracted to riches. You better just give us your gold.
She's not a material
I will
girl.
gladly
Material
take
girl.
anything
Material
valuable
girl.
you have.
I figured you might.
And I will say for eventually for
Material girl.
for Merida,
Freddie,
if you're gonna like
Do you want to keep track of what Merida gets? Since,
on it.
You know.
and there is Andrew Asher's
I'll
name
make
as
a
well.
cut for Asher and Merida.
So for the 8 of you, everyone is going to walk away with 10,875 gold pieces. As the leftovers of the Cave of Wonders that the Imagineers did not find the first time, added with Gratz the last 2 years of his gold accumulants, if that's
Excellent.
Wow.
all
I just
the
swallowed a bunch
gold
of gold.
is
He's
gone.
fat now.
No, he has not seemed to increase in size at all. It's like,
John,
Cough it up when you need a favor.
your primeval awareness is fishing up. The
10,000.
dragon has never gone away. When the last of the shadows were destroyed by Pocahontas, you feel the undead
So 10,
disappear.
8, 7.
okay.
But there is still some presence of dragons somewhere in a mile.
Alright. So there's still that dragon here. Do we want to get out now? Or see if we can get it to its hoard?
Yeah, quick question for you. John Smith. Yes, I know who you are. Anyway, he just lands on your shoulder. Have you ever killed a full-blown bloody dragon before?
Almost.
Gotten close.
I have.
Not an easy task.
Yeah.
The idea of John with just a parent.
Are you keeping track of the NPCs going?
You want to try me?
Flynn, yes. Flynn
I
has.
was just making sure.
Flynn has 10,000. Andrew's gonna get 10,000. Meredith's gonna get 10,000. Everyone getting 10,000.
You're
What do you see? What do you see?
10,000 to you. And you.
You get 10,000 gold. You get 10,000 gold.
Megan's gonna ask John really fast. Your sense is a pretty wide range, though. Are you sure
It's a
it's
mile.
in this lair somewhere, or could it be more dragons that we're supposed to be spying on us
Yeah.
above ground?
That's actually a good
I will
point.
say this. Do you think you're far enough underground for a mile?
Hey, I
'Cause
have
you
keen
might-
mind. Are we underground about a mile?
Yes, you are.
Yes,
So unless
we
a
are.
dragon's sitting on the sand up at the very top.
So it's
So
probably,
it's probably
down
down
here
here
with
somewhere.
us.
Yeah.
Okay.
Still
I'd
not very
say
comforting.
We should probably
Here, draggy.
try and figure
No,
out
don't
the
call
dragon
it.
situation.
It'd be fun.
It's just gonna pluck your hair.
Yeah.
Can I do like an investigation for like what routes haven't we tried that might lead to a dragon?
Meg, give me a history check, and with advantage being in the Cave of Wonders. You've been here. Yeah, you know this cave very well.
21, I think.
21.
Let me double check.
21.
Meg,
You know, like the vine.
I will say this. You have basically been, except for like one other room from the very, very beginning, but like you would have seen it down that hallway.
There was that
There
other hallway we didn't go down.
Is no reasonable place a dragon could be here unless it's very small or
What?
invisible.
We're in a big
We hate
room.
On the
babies.
edges.
Blood
We hate babies.
Either it's teeny or it's invisible, because there's no place a full-grown dragon could be that we haven't already been.
Baby dragon.
Does anyone have like locate creature or something?
Best I got.
Dumbo
primal
did.
Awareness.
Gumbo did.
He's not here.
Can I just really quick run back and forth across this chamber and see if I run into it?
You spend a good 5 minutes running every which way and run into nothing.
Nice.
Okay, wait, how tall is this?
Like 30 feet.
Okay, so it wouldn't be...
Even you could. I'm literally saying you're running up and around the walls because you can do that. So just.
I'm gonna go here.
Could I roll
Mr.
an
Swordman,
investigation
is
to
it
try
okay
and
if I
like
call you that until you
track?
know what your name
Oh,
is?
here we're like little baby dragon tracks or something.
Here be baby dragons.
I don't know.
It's adorable, actually.
Mr. DM,
Yes.
I kind of go to the sword. I'm like, Mr. Swordman, is it
Yes.
okay if I call you that until you know what you want to be called?
Sure.
Okay.
Mr. Swordman.
Now, you see, I want to ask, do you see or do you just kind of hear things?
So okay, like I don't have eyeballs
But you
or a mouth,
Uh-huh.
but I'm talking to you,
Uh-huh.
and I have a actual perception of the world.
Oh, sick. So you see her running around in circles.
Yes.
Cool. What do you think of that?
Well, I think that's weird. I wouldn't run in circles, but again, I don't have feet.
Everybody
Or
has their own different things.
appendages. Yes.
Uh-huh.
I would like to start. Well, I'm gonna talk with everyone first. And be like, well, if you want to find where a dragon could be, I can help to some degree. And I would like to start ritual casting Commune with Nature. Let me know when it's been 11 minutes, and also let me know when I can talk to Pascal.
Oh, you are able to talk to Pascal now.
I just like land on your other shoulder, just like.
Oh,
look around
hi.
me. No, I'm not talking to you.
Okay.
Hello.
What's up?
She's like,
Been a while since I've seen someone my size down here.
Been a while since I've seen someone who's got as big a mouth as you.
Them be fighting words, you little rodent.
Immediately he sticks into your weird parrot whole ear and then starts running around Rapunzel's shoulder. Rapunzel.
nice with Pascal.
He's the one who stuck it.
Just
He
remember,
started it.
August, he has an AC of 19 because of the dragon armor.
He does have dragon armor.
I would like to reckless attack grapple him.
Oh,
Gosh!
you dare!
No, I'm not gonna kill him.
You lying.
So he needs to resist with acrobatics or athletics.
Yeah, and then you just flip it on
Can I have
top.
the last cupcake?
And it's
Is
a
that
little
okay?
salmon.
Yeah, I'm just grabbing this one.
Guys, we've
Ah.
taught
I did
Adrian
it.
the ways.
That's
Yeah,
only a
how do you
22. Not great. Just a 22.
But he can use acrobatics.
Yes. So he will probably.
Yeah, full. Sticks out, sticks tongue in the other ear.
Ah! I want to try again.
Can I do anything in this?
This is pretty fun.
It's not like malicious, it's just like,
So,
I will murder
21.
this bird if he does
see,
stuff.
Mr. Sword, you can
on a
inflict
28,
chaos
Pasquale is
without hurting people.
quite literally zooming.
Pasquale, you little piece of.
See Pasquale just,
It's like pull out of his tongue and fly up.
yeah. You fly. Pasquale doesn't chase you, he's just like
Okay.
watching, just like,
Can I like whip him with my hair?
With who? Which one?
Who do you think?
You're not gonna
Bring
discipline
it
your
here,
child.
Iowa.
Please make an attack roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Take it.
Because I'm a tiny creature, would she have disadvantage?
I'm used to tiny creatures.
And I'm flying
Wait,
around.
if that's the case, then Morph should have had every single thing at disadvantage.
no, disadvantage should only be out of range.
Okay.
If she was trying to do something with her hair, that's
Okay,
like
perfect.
technically out of
Back
range.
I hate your die.
Why?
Why do you think?
How'd
I
you
got
roll
that
it?
one.
How'd you roll it?
I rolled it like
Hey,
this.
August, how much were those fiend slaying
That's
arrows
wrong.
back in
You gotta
Duckburg?
go whoop.
12,000 for 3.
You got, yeah,
But we got.
Thank you.
Yeah,
See,
we got
15.
3 for
That's how you roll.
8,000.
3 for
That's
8,000. Iago just floating around, doing all stuff.
Vibing.
But you see
I
Pasquale.
tried to start a civil conversation with literally the only thing my size, and it attacks me.
You see Pascal looks at your Rapunzel just,
Just get some more fiend slaying bullets.
Absolutely.
I understand, Pascal.
You're not gonna discipline you. Okay.
is there anything you guys want to do before leaving the Cave of Wonders?
Well, I
like-
have Commune with Nature going off in 11 minutes to see if I can help them find where this.
The 5 minutes of this, sure.
So I gotta ask. We'll gain knowledge of 3 facts in a 3 mile within 3 miles of me of the land.
Yeah.
I would like to first of all know of any prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples. Specifically, yeah,
Right.
you know, in a way that would be
Yeah,
good for
so
me.
3 facts. So, plants,
Yeah. You know.
I like my own knowledge.
plants, minerals,
Animals or peoples.
animals, or
Any prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples in 3 miles.
I'm gonna just.
in 3 miles. No plants, unfortunately. Minerals, up above you.
Ooh.
There seems to be maybe a diamond or 2, minerals-wise, like precious metal. Nothing seeming in the cave, just something above you, possibly from the entrance of the Cave of Wonders.
Okay.
You actually remember this with Jafar. Part of it is the diamond in the rough spell that is required. A diamond is to be used
So
to
if
open
we
this.
remove the diamonds, is it all gonna collapse?
Probably.
More than likely.
Crap.
Animals or peoples. In terms of animals, there is Pascal.
Okay.
He is zooming. He do be zooming. There are no
I didn't expect it
other
would be so hard to get. That's
animals
awesome.
Okay.
in a 3-mile radius.
Alright.
And in terms of peoples, there's the peoples here,
Okay.
but there's no other peoples in 3
Okay,
miles
so that's
this
the
is
first fact.
yes.
Second fact, I would like to know influence from other planes of existence.
You know the actual plane of existence, the portal that is currently down and opening into Tartarus.
Okay.
But that is
It's
the
now
only.
in. Oh, sorry. For a second. I
Still
was
there, still there.
confused.
Still has a while before it would change. But that is, in terms of planes of existence, that's the only plane
Okay.
besides
And
more
then
plane.
powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead.
Awesome. There are no undead.
Okay.
They have been killed. There are no elementals. There are no fiends. There are no celestials. You sense a fae presence.
Fey dragon.
Well, should
That's fun. Well, after talking with the sand here.
But in caverns, I will say, so in caverns though, other ground say the radius is limited to 300 feet.
3 miles.
No.
Oh.
In underground things, it's 300 feet.
Oh, okay.
But
Oh, that is correct. Ignore me.
within 300 feet of you, there is a fae.
Well, within 300 feet of us somewhere down here, there is a fae.
Ooh.
What's that?
Some sort of
it's like
fairy
elves, right?
son of a biscuit.
Fairies.
Are they elves, Flynn, or are they fairies?
Fae are weird because they're not like fairy, because the Fae wilds are like Azamar and the fairy and.
Asimar like
Fae.
her? Like, is it just
Yeah.
Pocahontas? Are we good? Or
You feel. Oh, excuse me. So I should say, but yes, the there's a celestial presence,
Okay.
but that's
I was
easy.
getting really worried. I was like,
Sorry,
oh my
sorry.
god.
I know.
Whoa, wait, that could
I
have
was
gone
like,
really
oh no,
bad.
imposter! yeah.
So-
There
so
is
many
a-
lines
Oh, so
around
John,
us.
primeval awareness, celestial Pocahontas.
Yeah. I figured.
Here's the key. Unfortunately, Commune with Nature doesn't tell you about anything draconic. And
I'm gonna...
I will say this, John, when you primeval awareness, you also felt the Fae and the draconic power.
Did it kind of feel like it was coming from the same direction?
Felt very all at once, because it's hard to with primeval with location and number. Everything felt very close.
Flynn, what do the Fae speak?
Yes. I'm sorry. Are you asking me because I've got pointy ears, or
That's
because?
because
You...
you're smarter than me.
Okay. Yeah, because I was also thinking
I
this was.
literally just said
He's
you're
been educating
smarter
me
than
on
me.
racism.
Yeah.
You
From
are
the
my
racist.
tutor.
But no one knows the Fae.
Okay. Can I just see? Because I was speaking celestial without knowing I was speaking celestial. Can I just try and start talking and hope that it's something that the Fae would respond to?
Are you gonna like roll a luck check to speak a random language?
Well, honestly, I'm just trying to see like what did this happen.
Roll the dice!
Watch
Rapunzel,
this, Aarakocra.
you start speaking complete and total Aarakocra. Squawking. And
Are you a
Iago, yeah, squawking. She'd be
you the Fae?
squawking.
Do I notice that it's Eric Cochran, or am I just...
No, suddenly just Iago starts speaking to you fluently.
Well, that was what?
Is that wrong?
Well,
That I don't think that's what face speak.
Okay, then I'll start speaking Draconic and just start walking back the way we came. Hey, is there a baby dragon here?
Baby dragon.
Iago, you understand it perfectly.
Yes, I do.
Hello?
I speak a lot of languages. Background.
Nice.
Hello?
are you the dragon?
Why do I look like a
I
dragon
don't know,
to
I've
you?
seen a lot of different transformed things at this point.
I'm just gonna
Jeez, the
start looking
decency
for
or
a
something.
baby
I know
dragon.
people.
I will
Listen,
say
I'm
this.
new to this place.
He's like on the ground
Okay.
now, not playing. He's just
I'm
looking
new
up
to
at you.
Tizania. I don't know how stuff works.
On-
I'm sorry for what I say comes off.
You guys spend the entire time on your walking through your way back. There are no more traps. The shadows have yet to reform for that trap to reset. You spend all this time down here. Nothing ever calls out draconically. Nothing ever calls out in a Fey term. You're not sure. And so after a good final hour of just walking around, this can count as a short rest for all intents and purposes. Eventually you find yourselves back at the entrance of the Cave of Wonders.
I have a question.
Yes.
Can I speak in my native language for a moment in Commandrin?
Sure. You understand it perfectly, Rapunzel.
I'm just gonna be quiet.
But you don't know what it means.
This is why I'm speaking in Commandrin. Anything?
Only Rapunzel can understand.
I'm not saying anything because I don't know if she knows that I understand. I don't know if she wants me to understand, so...
Do I recognize that she's understanding?
Deception.
You don't. Okay. You're trying to metagame this. You have no clue what language she's speaking.
I know.
And even if you did, it's because you
Oh.
can understand all languages. And
Okay,
you don't
that's
know.
fair.
So there's no way to know.
No, I'm just a normal human.
Yeah. That is what happens.
Okay. Well, I don't love that something could be spying on us, but
Mm-hmm.
Meg still needs a boot job.
as long as none of us can see it. What? I didn't hear whatever.
Oh, hey, Meg.
Meg's only
Oh,
good
Meg.
job.
Effects of short rest. Your Christmas modifier's back.
Oh,
Thank
dang,
you,
your boobs
goodness.
perked up.
It's a short rest. Easy.
Your
Whoa!
Your makeup's suddenly flawless. and
That
your
kind of.
boobs,
These
they're
are
perky.
old, millennia-old traps.
Yeah.
And a trap
I am
for a
so
warlock or
embarrassed on behalf
sorcerer
of everyone.
is something that cannot stay that
Oh,
long,
you were so
and it's
freaking funny.
maybe back in its day this could have been permanent, but
Lovely.
at this point in time it's a short rest.
Mm.
Because
Oh,
again,
it's-
a lot of the stuff that was going to be here was going to be when the Demon Lord was here,
Yeah.
and it was going to have lair actions. It was going to be cool.
It is so cool.
No, it's
Um,
not. It's a big
Flynn,
old empty
It's
cavern.
charming.
It's a big old empty cavern like
Possibly
it
with
was
a dragon
Iceberg.
lying
I mean,
around.
we know you tried.
We are
Can
2 for 2 for
with,
I
raising
with
know,
a
should
secret dragon somewhere in
So
it.
should we close the cavern so it can't? If there is a dragon, it can't
Good plan.
come out and wreak havoc later.
I can come with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's still a
Sweet,
hole,
I've
not
been
like-
stuck down here for so
I mean,
long.
the door was
I guess
open.
so.
Why didn't you just
You and the sword.
I can't fly that far over the dunes.
That's
True, it's
fair.
a desert. You don't want to get stranded.
yes,
out
you
You
there.
guys,
hold on to
the
the
reason
bus.
you guys were able to get here is because you had horses, you had water. It's easy to get here, but even at that, that's what I was saying. Like, you had enough for a return trip.
Yeah.
One parrot and how far, and if you don't know where the nearest landmass is, and you try to just travel on the desert, your best thing is like, hey, and if you try to sneak along with the 40 Thieves cult and they find you, and there's a lot that goes into being stuck here.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, we got you.
It's been a long, long vacation.
So if we all come out of a cave and then we close it, do we get a diamond?
Or
Do you guys
two.
want to try to close it?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean,
You are now above ground. Your commune with nature lasts.
Can I yell into the cave?
It's
We're about
instantaneous,
to
I
close the
Yeah,
cave.
yeah.
Please
It's
come
just- I
out
think it's just
in
a word.
Draconic.
No,
If there's
no
a
bigger
spy, don't
duration.
give
Yeah,
it
it's just a
warning.
Yeah, it's
one.
You
just
don't
instantaneous.
know what I'm
No,
saying.
it takes 11 minutes to cast. Its duration is instantaneous.
Oh, that's right. Sorry, I can't read.
I'm worried because if
The
it's
other
a baby
duration.
I don't know. I made
dragon,
it to college.
I
Then
don't-
it's gonna grow up into a bigger dragon and eat people.
but it could be a friendly big dragon.
Um,
Baby.
Do you want to primeval awareness, or do you want to do any of this spell
I will
work? now that-
commune with nature.
I'll primeval
Ooh,
awareness
actually,
real quick.
Primeval awareness. Now
I
that-
want to. Dang it. He has to be willing. Never mind.
Oh my.
Is it possible
I know
that?
I consent.
You're too.
Guys, he's complaining about consent. I'm just thinking of all the Harry Potter stuff.
Mind control is not
Accio
consent.
fingernails.
It's not 9, it's 11.
We are not talking about
I
that.
will commune with nature again.
I will
Cool.
talk about that too.
And John, primeval awareness, bam.
Tell me your secrets.
John,
Face.
you are well out of your range of the cavern now.
Okay.
Somewhere you sense the celestial energy, Pocahontas.
Yep.
You sense a fey energy, and you sense a draconic energy.
Okay, still sense the Fey and Draconic.
Do I get any hits
I'm
off of
really
commune with nature?
wondering if it's...
Commune with nature. You are now above ground, so now you
3
actually.
miles. As Iago just sort of sits in the sand, he sort of like, has a dust bath.
Like a dust bat. Oh, this is a dwarf. Look at
Uh,
the
11
biggest
minute
feathers.
Don't look at me!
Okay, I'm not.
There
I'm
are
sorry.
random cacti spread around here in terms of plants. There are 3 diamonds somewhere buried in this big old mound of lion head. There are the horses here, no other animal. Oh, excuse me. There are farther out, somewhere 3 miles, maybe like more out desert, like light scorpion and snake,
Okay.
and also vole. In terms of peoples, you are still the only peoples within 3 miles.
Okay.
That is important to note. Powerful Celestial, you also feel Pocahontas. There's no undead, there's no elementals. In terms of fiends, there is nothing. And there is a fae. There's no influence from other planes of existence except maybe that light planar portal far, far below the earth now, but it's like just enough before it hits a cavern where you're like, I guess I can feel it, but nothing else around here.
Perfect.
Yes, you can feel it just because you know it's there.
Well, the Fae is still definitely here. Unfortunately, I'm unable to sense draconic things.
What can I say?
Hey, so cool! John Smith, the adventurer, the explorer! He just starts molting.
Is it possible any of these energies
that-
are like on objects or like
You
traces
just
were
throw
left
sand
in
everywhere.
the
Mr. Sword.
cavern from previous inhabitants?
I'll give you this, John. You know it can't be objects.
Okay.
That's not how. It's something with your rangers. Like these are deeper, literal nature sense for both. It's something that
Oh, hey.
it'd be wild if it.
Mr. Sword,
Oh yes.
if you haven't thought of a name yet, what do you know about the Fae and how they can, or like in this group?
Oh.
Are you Fae
What?
made?
No.
Okay.
I was made by a dark sorcerer millennia ago.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Have Fae changed in the last what? I'm sorry. What era is
year
this?
is
I give him the year and the era.
Yeah. No. Years don't mean anything to me right now. Are
Era.
we still in the chaos era?
No.
I love how different his voice is.
Oh my
Already
gosh.
his identity is changing.
Had been a very long time since the Chaos era. I know that because I was taught that.
I'm sorry. Are there still giant roaming elemental
No.
titans?
Oh, we
what?
got rid of those
There
a
were.
few years back.
I gave.
You what?
So
They're
I
dead
give
now.
them. Can I
Yeah.
give them the rundown about Zeus and all them?
Okay, so while she's doing that, can I
Flash
use
history
thaumaturgy? It says
I
one
kind
of
of
the
bury him
things
in the
that I can
sand a little
do
bit so I
is
can
cause
face him.
harmless tremors in the ground. Can I keep on doing that and try to shake down the sand until the diamonds come to life?
Sure.
Nice.
All right. I mean, why not?
Sorry,
It's-
I'm
Fine.
Or
sorry.
could I just like mage hand grab a diamond and then the
But we
thing
gotta
collapses?
find them in the sand. We don't know where.
Oh.
In
Yeah.
Kind of not
Sorry.
even in a haystack.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Find them in Daruf.
Hey, you.
You're not funny.
Everyone starts throwing things at me.
So yeah.
Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Eventually, 3 beautiful diamonds appear in the
Are
sand.
they diamonds like the ones that Lily used to use?
As you pick them up, no. These seem to just be diamonds of just cut and make
Cool.
agrabah.
I swallow one.
You swallow one,
I pocket the other two.
you pocket the other 2, and as all 3 are in, the sand
That wasn't me.
collapses into the dirt, and the sun is high in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look.
It's in your
Agrabah.
book.
Reading Rainbow. Sorry.
Reading room.
Sorry. But yes, as you guys are now out and about, it is noon in Agrabah. It is very hot, and you guys have about an hour before bad terrain effects might start happening.
Let's go.
Let's go
Right.
back to town.
So we want to go back to Agrabah, or do we want to head back to Duckburg and continue on to the Dark Forest?
Wasn't the
Wait,
plan to go to
Dark
Forest?
Forest.
Claims Dark
What?
Forest next, and if we do stop by Duckburg,
Can I
again,
now
we
give
get
him
more
the rundown of what
arrows.
With
we're
all the
doing?
gold we got, we could get more arrows of fiend slaying and make more
Rundown.
bullets.
Yes.
Well, crap.
Bullets.
you with
What
us or
did
you-
I sign up for?
The Imagineers, my friend.
Hey, we
I
have
knew
7
that.
more demon lords to kill. Welcome along, buddy.
Wait, are we down to 6?
You guys have killed 2.
2.
There are
So,
7 left.
Okay.
Well,
Because remember, we killed the one, and then it said
Yeah.
8.
it's been a while since I've actually stretched my wings and killed something of great importance.
Yeah.
Okay.
join us.
So-
we still think
Would
we're
you
being
like to
followed
join
by
us?
something, right? That we just can't
Yeah,
see.
probably.
That's
I don't
terrifying.
think it's your
None of us have true
leeches.
sight.
Nope.
So I know the sword's supposed to be chaotic evil, but can you voice it, please?
Me?
Yeah. I think it'd just be the funniest thing, because you just did like a baby voice, like, the weekend, like that would be like a Lolita voice in a sword. It's like,
What the dragon?
what?
I
It's good.
What sort of perception do
I just
elementals
think of a
have? Like, if I
sword.
conjured an air elemental, would it be perceptive to try and like hunt around the perimeter and find?
you could use it as just
Would that
like,
be helpful? Like,
Stuffy!
find
but if it
this whole thing?
can't find
That's-
anything, it doesn't find anything. It's like
Yeah.
It's- let me put it this way. It's the same thing as being like, I'm gonna luck check
Smoky,
perception,
right.
maybe
I'm
try
like,
to
I know that they all
nat
start
20
with
it.
S, and I'm
But
like,
even at that, it's what are you gonna find?
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Do we know? So where do we want to go? Because we could maybe go back to Duckburg for those, or we could go down to the Dark Forest, like our original plan
Well,
was.
If we want the main roads, wouldn't they be kind of in the same direction?
Initially,
get back to, like, that-
Time to pull
Sure.
up the map.
A little bit, and then I think it'd
Yeah,
branch
then it
off
would
to the Dark
split,
Forest. and
so
Duckburg.
at least beginning,
Because
yes.
I don't think there's a road that goes directly from Agrabah to the Dark Forest. We'd have to
No.
go back.
Desanya, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you are
Yes,
right.
yes,
Yeah.
Duckburg
see?
is the crossroads.
Duxburg is the
Oh.
crossroads. Get down to the Dark
so we may
Forest
as well
before the
stop
bayou.
at Duckburg and then go to the Dark Forest.
Yeah.
Duckburg.
All right,
Woo.
you guys head off, and it's time to travel. Oh, we love traveling.
Oh, travel.
You
can just
spend
head
a
straight
good
south,
portion
can't
of the
we?
afternoon, of course, getting out of the desert back into Agrabah, just back to main roads.
Does anybody have message? That spell?
Sending. Message is short range, sending is long range.
Long range, yeah. Sending's a good spell.
Dang it.
You got 25 words to
I wanted to get something out to our Loxodon
Made
tribe.
famous by Critical Role.
Because he was knighted, an Imagineer. Did he give back his scroll?
Who?
No, then
Who again?
he kept
Oh,
that.
Dumbo.
Dumbo.
So I
You guys,
actually didn't
because-
hear what you said.
Rapunzel and Merida learned your name because Merida can speak to you and from that first interaction. So yes, you guys can know his name
Yay.
to that extent.
Finally.
I don't think
Mm-hmm.
that name doesn't sound very nice.
Oh, you guys had no idea his whole name this entire time?
It's like they had like enough of a name because Rapunzel kind of got at one point and Merida talked a little bit with
But
you.
Dumbo, it's like, so either like they're just an idiot or can't speak, and I'm like, and he doesn't really speak. I don't like this name for him.
Maybe
like,
it means something super awesome in his language.
Do I know if it does? I mean,
Dragon
I,
Kiddo.
if I
Translate to
speak Loxodon,
Duakabunga in Loxodon.
does it mean anything nice in
Does it?
Loxodon?
DM?
Dumbo
Skull
in
crusher.
Loxodon means Dumbo, as it is a word from Common with no
It's a lone word.
applicable Loxodonian counterpart
So
in
Dumbo
Undercommon.
just means Dumbo.
You could call him Dumbo.
That's why I said our Loxodon friend. Goodness, people, catch up.
You guys head out, eventually heading out of Agrabah,
Ew, this is
down
awkward.
into the main parts of Desanya. As you guys travel, sorry, let me put the Desanya map up for those watching at home. Fast travel. You make it to the main roads and lovely blue sky of the afternoon.
Oh, it's not nearly so hot anymore.
It's warm, but again, yeah, moving out of the desert,
Meg,
which traps
can you
heat.
teach me how to do a ponytail one of these days?
Your hair is so maybe if I had a super like steel reinforced ponytail.
I know, but there's just
A steel frame to like put on the back of your head to just like wrap hair around.
Oh, that was so
Oh my
funny.
gosh.
I'm so sorry, but your reaction was amazing.
Trying to
Meditate on it all the time.
logistics of this. What sort of check would it be if I wanted to?
Boom!
Oh,
Puff of giant cloud smoke.
We're
the
talking
air's
about
like
hair,
a-
and then all of a sudden
You
this.
see Merlin appear. Shh! Shut the bird!
The bee.
Oh, yes.
Boom, 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 boom. Merlin starts swirling
Oh my
energy
gosh.
around him. Magic forms into a perfect spherical cradle around you. You watch birds flying beyond the sphere. Boom, boom, boom.
He's so cool. Oh, I love
Birds
Merlin.
with wings. You see Merlin just shh. I bring terrible news.
Oh no.
The best terrible news that all of us could ask for.
What?
Oh, what's up?
Ladies and gentlemen, the demon lords are gonna get fucked. You see Merlin
Yes.
draws out from behind him a small chest,
I'm so excited for this.
clicks it open, and you all see written at the top of the chest, care package with love from your Imagineers down under, winky face Morph.
Oh.
I come from a letdown.
Merlin looks at you all. I have to.
Are you gonna be a little less mad at Morph, Meg?
Did Morph fix their flint problem?
Morph has given us a better flint problem.
A better one?
You see,
Who's more?
the rogues, those roguedy Imagineers, are traveling through the underworld. Apparently, something went down. Mr. Incredible went a little crazy, tried to attack the bunny. We all go crazy. We've all had
We
a
all
bender.
saw that happen.
We've all had
Yeah.
a bender night and tried to stab people with demons that erupt from our souls. Okay,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
life.
Yeah.
But Jim Hawkins tried to slam a giant old bag of holding over his head, not knowing Mr. Incredible had a bag of holding on his hip.
Oh no.
And he was kicked into the astral sea at 500 miles an hour. But this is good, this is good. Mr. Incredible in the astral sea found a ship piloted by Flint.
Wait, I thought Mr. Incredible was supposed to be in Sumani.
Oh, we're getting there. When Mr. Incredible was on the ship is pulling a barge full of slaves, full of clown slaves. Lots of those elephant. Wait, where's the elephant?
He went off looking for them.
Oh, he went off.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he'll be fine. I trust him.
Yeah,
Elephants are the most trustworthy of all races. You can quote me on that.
It's true.
So, Mr. Incredible found it. But here's the thing. Flint found him. And Flint thinks that he's Orcus. But Mr. Incredible is not Orcus. Mr. Incredible is Bob.
Okay. The builder?
The Builder!
Why?
The hero of Sumani!
Alright.
Why did
Wait,
Flint
who just
think
said
Bob
the
was
builder?
Orcus?
What?
Yes. What?
Why did Flint
It's
think Bob was
me.
Orcus?
Because Mr. Incredible got their plans. Apparently, he's been an imposter this whole time. Don't worry, Snow White and the Oracle are dealing with all that. I don't know.
Okay.
Last I left them in the room, they were going to figure out what the hell is going on with that. But he found their intimate plans, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Merlin is having a wild time. You see he snorts something, drinks a bit of juice. Sorry, I'm having to withstand a ton of chronomantic energy right now to keep this sphere up. Woo!
Right, so plans.
So, plans. Here's what we know.
You don't have a beer.
Flint was taking these slaves, these poor clown slaves, to Sumani. But Mr. Incredible's quick thinking made Flint think that Sumani has been abandoned, that somehow we're wise to their plans, so they've changed it. Sumani, to them, is abandoned, right?
Okay.
Flint is now heading back to Corona. No! But he's heading deeper into Fantaldo. We don't know where, but we do know he is going there to meet up with a demon lord. he has told the Baron to move out of the Dark Forest and to head as fast as he can to Duckburg for another Demon Lord.
We can get him in the open like
They want to completely cinch off using the new kingdoms of Fortuna.
So there's 2
Agrabah.
in Duckburg?
There will be 2.
Okay.
We now know that Sumani has the fake Orcus. That we'll figure out how to deal with that. We're not sure yet. But we now know that there is also the Demogorgon in China. I'm going to send you all the list. I'm sending you the actual list.
Oh my gosh, this is awesome.
We have everything.
Sam
We're gonna
is
kick their
freaking
ass.
out. Can we not go to China, guys?
Yeah.
Let someone else deal with that one.
Okay, but we're
Yeah,
gonna need to fast track
yeah.
Duckburg, raid the arrow shop.
Well, and here's the thing: if we can take out the one already there fast enough,
You know,
we can
Orcus
lurk
is in
the
Sumani.
lair and surprise attack the Baron when he comes
Gratz
Exactly.
was in Agrabah. Baron was in the Dark Fortress. Again, you don't know his name, just the Baron. Someone called Zuchthamoy is in Duckburg in Fortuna. Yinogu was in Magencia. Forget the thing that says Merlin's. No, that's just from what Merlin said to them. That the Demogorgons in China. Baphomet is in Corona Ventalda somewhere. You see, it says Baphomet is the one Flint is going to meet to deliver these clown slaves. That's a very strange way of saying it. Slaves that are clowns. Clowns formerly known as clowns, now slaves. Anyway, semantics. The point being,
Sounds like a really redundant
we know their plan. Mr. Incredible says the Demon Lord's plan, what they were told by Hades, was to settle in and grow madness in the cities so that the cities would tear themselves apart.
Makes sense.
Tracks.
While they were doing that, they would start cornering off the world. It's why he's moving the Baron now to Duckburg. To unite with Zuchthamoy to have a twofold force to cut off Agrabah in trade. As Flint's plan, I would assume, is to take control of seas. As the Demon Lords do this, we also know, from talking with the Oracle, from getting this information from her prophecies, that the rogues down in Tartarus are there, and Hades is using them to kill the Devil Lords, and Hades is taking the Devil Lord armies for himself.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, frick.
But we can't let him know we're onto him. So the rogues are still going forward with this plan. They're still taking out the Devil Lords. Plus, it's a good thing. Okay? We shouldn't have them running around. But it does give Hades armies. But we know this now. We can plan for this. We also know that Hades has instructed Facilier to steal from Agatha. When Facilier apparently
That's what he's
stole
doing in
the
Magencia.
vials of Mordu and Shanyu, Facilier is doing this by Hades' command. Facilier is trying to resurrect these souls. They're bolstering their sides with as many baddies as they can. But we've got baddies of our own, don't we? Because we now have the Oracle and the Protector, Adam. He's got good hair these days. You should see him. 2 years does wonders for a man's hair.
He's doing okay?
Oh, they're doing great. They're in Sumani right now. Because under the
Dealing with
guise
this.
that Belle is being introduced into the Council Princess, she is not the Oracle, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently, there's something going on. She saw a whole prophecy, and there's this crazy woman. I don't know. Something going on. That she's dealing with that.
Oh, okay.
We've got some contract killers, some Venatori on the Facilier thing. But we know the big ones. We've got them on the fucking run.
And you've just given us a list.
Here's your list, Imagineers. Anything to send back down. Anything. We've got limited ways of contacting people before we talk back to the rogues. Do you want to send anything in my little care package, little here?
Do they need anything?
What could Mr. Incredible do with that
No,
sword?
but if you
Don't give me
are in contact...
Oh,
no!
my
that's
God.
what I was
Oh
gonna
my
say.
God. Oh my God!
Mr. Sword.
Marcus, it was me! Shut up! It was
Shut up! We're gonna have the awful good sword and the chaotic evil sword. I love it.
Mr. Sword,
Yeah. Yes. What do you want?
I do want to ask if you have thought of a name for yourself yet. If you
Thought of
might.
an infant- I'm okay. You named me Phil, and I feel like Phil is just a little like didactic. It's not very fun. Who said Jeremy? Voice on the wind. But
It's okay,
so I'm
Jeremy.
not sure of a
Well,
name for
that's
this.
a long
I'm
time
still
ago.
trying to find a name.
And that's good. And we will let someone know. We have a proposition for you.
Okay.
Because you should never...
We have a crazy guy in Tartarus. Do you want him?
He's chaotic
How-
evil.
How fucking crazy you talking?
Go now.
You don't.
Merlin just, I can put him in the chest.
Merlin.
Paladin
Yeah,
of
can
Ares.
can I, before I go, I'm like,
This is
will you
gonna
promise
be
to write?
insane.
You are asking me
can't
a
write,
sort.
you can't write.
Once
You
again,
do
no
that.
appendages.
It's a figure of speech.
Oh yes,
I think
okay.
you're cool. We
I'll
should
say
hang out
hello.
sometime.
Yeah.
Thank
okay.
you.
It was nice
Merlin,
meeting
Merlin.
you. It was really nice meeting
It was
you.
lovely meeting
Mr.
all of you.
Sword. Merlin.
A sort of answering down to the crazy paladin of Tartarus. What could go wrong?
Oh,
Merlin.
Into the pocket. He puts it down into the chest.
Make sure he breathes.
If you have contact with the Oracle, I need her to look into something for me.
Oh yes.
Hercules is missing. A minion of Hades might have said something about capturing him. He might have been lying, but that would be a good thing to know.
Where we can find Hercules, yes. Oh, but wait. Important stuff. Sorry. Ooh, I've only got so much time. You see, there are slow cracks starting to form in the sphere.
What are the Fae? How can you tell if someone's a Fae? What do they look like?
I don't know.
First, what were you gonna say?
Touch iron to them, spit in their eye, lick them with salt. No, am I thinking
Well,
of
important
fairies?
stuff.
I don't know. So, important stuff, yes. Sure, talk to the Oracle. But important stuff,
What's
yes.
salt?
Hades.
You're not a
We're
salt.
starting to gather ideas. How?
Yes.
Right.
Perfect.
So, we need to start figuring out, as soon as you can, find things that make people mortal. Talking about Hercules, Oracle was telling me, Adam was researching this. Apparently Adam had looked into beings like Chernobog. Adam was looking into how we could kill things. Something is required to turn something mortal. We need some sort of potion or spell or ingredients, something that can turn something mortal. But it might be specific because we don't know. So, as soon as we can, start finding ingredients for our buddy with the big old flaming head.
Alright,
Wait, that's a little too specific.
So,
Yes,
something
talking
that makes
bird.
something mortal.
Yes.
Something that reduces something from power to something weak.
Yes.
Yes.
Jafar could do that.
What?
Jafar could do that. I've seen him do it multiple times. He turned dragons into beetles. He turned big celestials into little
Are you saying
bumps
you
on the log.
work
Is that
with
just polymorph?
that?
Or
It's just
Yes, it's called true polymorph.
Polymorphing. Oh, deep magic there, my friend. It's been a while since I've seen a good true polymorph. Oh, it must have been like 5 decades ago. Good polymorphing, yes.
He's good.
If you want to find him, I don't know. Last Agatha told me Jafar booked it out, and we haven't seen him since the cathedral. But he could be on the run somewhere.
Alright.
All right. Anything else for the care package? Anything else? Cookies?
Do they
treats?
need anything?
Someone said something about a bag of holding. Spare bag of holding. I'll just go steal one.
Hooks up the diamond that is apparently, according to D&D Beyond, worth 5,000 GP. Oh, gosh. And just
Sending
like
him a
spits it
diamond.
in.
Can I
Way more could use that.
yeah.
You can put that. Excellent. Into the care package with the
rolls
funny
are
talking
gonna
shorts.
I had
Oh my gosh.
well, here, I have a certain amount of spice left. I take it and I'm like, okay, so this isn't magical. They can make it to make a lot of soup.
Oh, soup is good.
Yes.
Soup is
This
good.
is spice for soup.
Good soup.
I give
Soup,
like
good
proportion this big. Spice does big. I give them a portion
Merlin
for-
rips off paper,
for a
kind of
soup.
just scribbles that, takes it.
Also,
care
and I
package,
like
care
slip
package.
an entire bag of jerky I have now made along the way.
Jerky in. Vegetarian jerky is now in. Same with the spice for the soup.
I still have more spices.
Okay. So yes, we know where the demon lords are. We know Hades is getting the armies from the devil lords. Facilier is trying to revive more of our BBEG friends. But we know that Adam has found some stuff about immortality, but they need more information too. They're going, quote unquote, undercover, trying to help in Sumani because they've got some nasty people to work out with. Let me tell you, killing a philanthropist, not fun.
Should we try and find Goofy again?
What about?
But that's what the lords are doing.
The lords are trying to find Goofy. Yes.
Yes.
Should we? Because he might
I
know.
don't know how to sound.
I know.
That's something, we'll leave it to the Oracle.
Okay.
If you can figure out what ingredients we need, we'll find them.
Yes.
Yep.
No. You need to help us find the ingredients. We are all looking.
So
we
none
need-
of us have any more information than anyone
No
else.
one's got information.
All right.
That's the next
Figure it
step
out.
for that. The next step is, can we all start thinking and trying to find ingredients?
Okay.
Things that might be important to a god, I don't know. But
Would pain and panic be important to him?
I don't know, but I want to.
Minions
because
aren't
I said to
important to
show up
people.
anyway.
Minions are important to minions. Right. Everything good? No more care package?
We're
Right.
good. Thank you, Merlin.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Boom, 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 boom. Sky returns to blue. Everything is totally normal once more. It's as if Merlin was never there.
All right, Duckburg. We
Let's
ride.
go. I'm riding on your shoulder, John.
Sounds good.
And you all head off.
We're all going to
The
Duckburg.
campaigns have changed fundamentally.
So
oh my
much.
god. Mr. Incredible pulled the scariest shit
It was
I've
the
ever seen in my
actual
life.
Oh gosh.
Finding his way through the Astral Sea, finding Flint, Flint giving him a teleportation back, thinking, sure, go back to Monty. He went straight back to the rogues. The rogues are sending this information to everything. Venatorius, you're gonna even get some update stuff. There is good info coming to all of you.
So cool.
Were you in that campaign?
She's new at
The sword is on its way to No
We
one
have
can tell
Zoriel's
Nick.
sword, and we're gonna get this too.
No
Nick's gonna
one
love
can
the chaotic
tell
evil.
Nick
Okay.
that
Of
he's
course.
about to get the weapon of truth.
That's gonna be amazing.
Oh, he's gonna flip out.
He's gonna love
He's
this.
gonna go so ham with.
So, you are all traveling with renewed purpose and drive. You all have, I've sent it to the messenger, you all have a list. The only thing on the list you know is Juiblex, who you all already knew is in Bayou.
Notice you.
As you are all traveling down, riding hard, you know Merida and Andrew had just a fit of cough. He can't make it. He's not well. You are riding hard to Duckburg. Afternoon is starting to turn to evening.
This time, can we say that we left a note in for Merida? And
Yes, no, it's
Merida was
Then
conscious.
you-
Like we talked.
Yeah.
to
Merida
her.
also as a ranger can easily track you guys down.
yeah, just courtesy. Like,
It's also easier because when Andrew's healthy, it's like they can move
that's
quick
fair. Cool.
with their Pegasi and horse. Yeah. You guys see in the distance the growing city of Duckburg. Eric Cochran fly overhead in their ships as the town itself is starting to settle down for the night. There is a curfew that will take effect in 1 hour.
We gotta find an end now.
As you are riding in, what do you all want to do?
I would like to, as we come in, start ritual casting, commune with nature.
Can you sense where the demon lord is?
I can sense any prominent fiends.
For up to 3 miles.
Up to 3
3
miles.
miles.
Nice.
Pretty-
But it'll take 11 minutes for it.
It'll
to
take
go.
11 minutes. In these 11 minutes, so you want to find an inn.
Yeah.
As you guys are going, 11 minutes passes. You are able to find there is the McDuck Hotel that you stayed in last time.
Sure.
That you can re-go to if
Yeah.
you like.
We'll just do that. I have a question for Meg. He said something that could be important to the person. What is his symbol? What is important to him?
You want to make a history check there, Warlock of Hades?
Yeah.
Or former
Do I get it?
I'm helping her. I'm helping her.
You already have advantage because
Okay,
you know Hades possibly more
That's
than
not
even
good.
the gods do.
Oh, I rolled so badly. The higher one was only a 12.
Ooh.
How long does bless last?
Oh, I'll bless you again real quick.
Add
This
a
lasts
roll a
a
d4.
minute.
That I guess that probably still won't help that much, but
It won't help a ton, but it
You
could.
hear
Yeah,
the
that's
most
a
annoying
13.
childlike voice on the wind.
Bless lasts a minute, idiot.
Sorry.
13.
yeah, 13.
I was a loving my life.
Hades, what, symbols a skull? He's got stuff. Things important to him?
I know how much
I mean-
darkness is what I'm feeling. I don't know
Meg,
that.
Here's
My
what
character
you
doesn't
know.
know this, but I think I do.
If you think you know it, your character could try. Or is it too metagamey?
It's too metagaming of that I have a little brother who's playing a character.
Wait, what?
Oh.
She said
Oh.
something
Do
about
you
Rosa.
see where I'm
Ian's
going
character.
with that?
Oh.
Ba-bump.
I guess? But
That's way too metagaming for my character.
Can
That's
I
why
go ahead
Eleanor,
and
the
try and
person,
make a
is leaning
history
back.
check?
And Sam,
Sure.
the person, is
Can I
like,
make a history check?
maybe. I think I see where we're going. Meg,
Mm-hmm.
Hades doesn't...
Where?
All you see,
Well, like
the
this,
dude
well, like this,
sits,
but
he smokes
that?
his noxious
Is
cigars,
that what you mean?
Yeah.
he glowers on the throne, and he messes up people's lives.
I'm
What
really
do
curious.
you
Can I
think
try
is
this one?
important to him, or what does he care about physically?
Try again.
Wow, your dice hate me.
It's puppy.
Cerberus, he's actually very indifferent to. Cerberus is
What's
more
that?
just...
The only thing that I know that he really cares about is that more intangible, like, he's always been jealous of, oh, older brother got everything, I just want to rule the world and everything. I can't think of, like,
I only
Say
got a
yeah.
16.
physical object or anything. I can't.
Hey, because I've been reading about all these gods, so I
You
know
have?
about the stories. Does Persephone exist yet in this world?
Meg, roll a history check.
Also, I got a 16. Does that give me anything?
On a 16.
I'm rolling so badly. I cannot roll above a 10, guys.
Do you want a different dice?
Maybe.
Good lord.
Do you want a gay dice?
Good dice.
Good dice?
I will miss it if you
Nice.
throw it.
That's fine.
Here, thank you, Mason. Come on. That's kind of cocked, but no. Oh, it's
Nat 20.
settled. It settled on the nat 20. I just kind of shook it and it settled.
Meg.
Yes.
There
Thank you
is,
for the good die.
No problem.
there is something you don't talk about with Hades,
Right.
and it is his past.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that can come across in that very obvious, you just don't talk about, right? Like, do you go to your boss and be like, so, you ever had a lover? Like, no one does it. But
Yeah, especially that voice.
Hades has old history and myth. Raya, in talking, you guys know, a myth of Hades was at one point he had kidnapped Demeter's daughter to, you know, have as a companion. But you've never seen her. There's no temples to her. There's nothing. On a natural 20, I will tell you this. Because I've dropped it a lot, and Meg, you know this more than anyone. While he never would talk about that, while you know, you've heard Pain and Panic's little sidebars about Hades is very particular when it comes to his flowers and his roots and his berries.
Can I jump to the end? Is there going to be something about pomegranates in this train of thought?
Not pomegranates. But you know of an old tale that Hades, the god of the dead, made something for Persephone to find. And how the story goes that an elderberry bush was grown from Hades to basically be like a gift. Some legend says it's because it was something he, like, to distract her while he kidnapped her. Some says, like, oh, as a gift, as an offering, the idea of a god of the dead making life, a plant, for her. But the elderberries with their flowers and sweet berry, not a pomegranate, but rather the myth has shifted that one of those things, and I'm only giving this on a nat 20 because you did just have a whole dream about it.
Right.
The burn is still on your shoulder.
Yep.
That those cigars have a noxious fume. And it might be a combination of certain stuff.
Like they're made from elderberry bushes? Okay.
That's all you know?
Okay. So, something about elderberries, which may or may not be what those gross cigars are made out of, and that's why they smell funny?
What did you guys get for your histories and stuff?
16.
There's always been berries, herbs, things in use in embalming and in the dead. And you know, I mean, there's been a lot. Elderberry, rosemary, mugwort, lavender, thyme. Like, a lot of stuff can go into the incense and embalming. But there might be some stuff if Hades likes enough to smoke it if you know what was in it.
Are there any
The devil's
traces-
lettuce.
Are there any traces of the cigar on her embedded in her skin?
That's so clever. That is so clever. What checks can we make on the cigar?
Take off your shirt.
That sounded. Did you just get a point of inspiration?
Take off your shirt.
Hey.
Medicine check.
No, seriously.
I flavored a
Take off
wound.
your shirt.
That's so clever. You did.
It's coming right back to bite you in the ass.
August.
I
That's how
gave you
cigars
a
work.
flavored wound.
And we're
like-
taking it and running with it. That was so clever, Lottie. Oh my gosh.
I will give you this.
Mm-hmm.
Box of
Box
doom.
of doom.
shoot.
Box
Will
of
someone
doom.
help me? Pocahontas, can Pocahontas help me?
Here's what's about to happen. This is campaign changing because I gave you a fun little flavored wound
Yeah.
of a burn
Can
on the
I
shoulder.
bless the two of us so that we can like work together to do this and we have this blessing too? Like, can I just put everything into this?
This is a medicine check.
Yes, I know.
Medicine.
All medicine checks.
Don't
Only
make
we have
me do
Merida
it.
with a luck point.
Don't
Yeah.
make me
I
do
have
it.
a plus
Iago
9.
will
I have a
bite
plus
it.
9.
I have a minus
You have a
1.
plus 9?
Yes. Can
Yeah.
Pocahontas help me and can I bless myself?
These skills are
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So
Oh my.
roll with advantage.
Roll first the d4. We're
Okay.
gonna first see what you get to
Yeah.
have.
Okay.
Box of doom.
4.
2.
Okay.
Okay.
So you get plus 11,
You
Yes.
get plus 11 to this.
and you get advantage.
I know what you need. Your first roll
17
is a 17.
and 10.
As you all, it's that Meg. You immediately like rip
Yeah, she's
part of
like,
your
okay,
shoulder.
yep.
What's in there?
no,
Immediately,
shoulder.
you guys pull that. You and Pocahontas immediately start.
I'm sorry,
picking.
this is going to hurt.
I'll take it.
You pull out 3 distinct plants.
Okay, I carefully put
John,
them.
nature check.
Oh boy.
Oh my gosh!
Here we go.
Holy-
Here we go.
Hold on,
Holy
Yes,
God.
both of you.
I have minus 3, but it's gonna
Oh.
be fine.
He eats one.
That's a D12.
That's a 3.
Do you want to help action?
Sweet, thank you.
That is a total of 13.
Bless can go for
Bless!
up to 3
Yes,
people.
yes.
Bless.
So add
Add
a
a
D4.
Wow. If only that.
Yeah.
It's okay, he's not ruining it, so we can always ask Pocahontas
Hey,
to
can
take
someone
it.
help me too? Just in case.
If you want, you could offer the help to Pocahontas. I will roll for her.
Oh, sick.
Yeah.
Because she has a really good nature to
Yeah,
Good.
I was just thinking
Because I
that.
rolled a flat 16, which is a minus 3. So.
It was a 6 with help.
I would like to
John,
help.
Pocahontas, all of you are starting to analyze the hell out of this.
Like weed.
There is a
Wait,
flowering.
I'm a healer, so sorry.
This is what you're getting. What looks to be rosemary
I'm writing this down.
an older root known as mugwort, and Meg, that obnoxious
That's
fume
elderberry?
of elderberry.
Alright.
Rosemary, mugwort, and
You know the 3 ingredients to his cigar. All 3 known to be important to sigils of death. 1 being vital
Mm-hmm.
to this god's past.
Yeah.
We're rolling them up tonight.
These
boys.
are
Hey.
actual items. I'm telling you now, you know there should be something more.
Mm-hmm.
As you have these 3 sitting here in this hotel room, right, just immediately just picking out of burnt flesh.
Ow.
Take
I
2
feel
points of
so-
damage immediately.
I feel so vindicated though. Like that
No.
irony of.
Yeah. Meg, you're gonna take 3 points damage. 1 damage for each knife cut to
Okay.
get out a piece.
Can I kind of start applying like, gauze and medicine check?
Yeah, oh, it's easy enough. I mean,
can
it
I
hurts.
do
It's
detect magic on these things?
Oh, clever.
Yes.
Also,
Okay.
I know you're thinking about a lot right now, but let me know when my commune with nature goes off.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
yes, yes.
that's
I'll
right.
tell you in just a
Because I
second.
can ask 3 different questions every time.
Yes. Detect magic. These objects do not bear magic.
Neither does your scar.
Neither does the scar. But these are. Here's what we know.
And
Because
spell
Merlin
ended.
said this, these items can be used.
It can be used with magical things.
There's
so,
something,
yeah,
though, there is still information you might need.
That's fair.
Because these alone might not even. These are the ingredients to, like, a cigar.
Like,
It.
this
What?
might help us make whatever it is specific to him, but we need then the magic to do the other part of what we were talking about.
There's other magic that might be needed for
Can I
this.
ask you another thing? I doubt it, but was the casing anything special from what you can remember? Was what everything was wrapped in important?
Would I know that even?
On a nat 20, you know it is just a normal cigar wrapping.
Okay, good.
It's the ingredients he
Yep.
used.
Okay.
Iago.
Okay. So
What are your
3
three?
questions this time? Prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples, specifically looking for elderberry, the
Mugwort
and the other
and
2,
rosemary.
mugwort and rosemary. So, in 3
You
miles.
know.
I do have to fly outside the window.
In,
for this, but-
yes. You fly outside the window.
That would be
There
so
is an herbal
cool.
medicine shop that would have mugwort and rosemary. In
That'd be
a
amazing.
supermarket across town, there is elderberry.
6.
So we can just get all those right now?
Mm.
I say we do it.
Well,
Do
yeah,
it.
it's curfew though.
It's curfew right
Yeah,
now.
we'll have to
He's
get
like-
it.
But
Bird.
can we just show off our scrolls and say we're on official Imaginary business? Oh, but the shops will be
Yeah, the
closed.
shops.
Second question.
Bird hacks.
Powerful celestials, fae, fiends, elementals, or undead.
What's gonna be your third? Just
Oh, the third will be, I'll just go important buildings.
I'm going to give them in this order then. Iago, you see it. The giant building far in the north of Duckburg. Giant money symbol in gold. The bin of Scrooge McDuck. That you know is an important building because this building has something underneath that does not seem to be a part of the normal building.
Huh.
In this building and in this town, you are feeling, in terms of powerful fae fiend elemental dead, there is some fiend going by that building. There are powerful fiends there. But you also see, walking down a street by you, a large procession of fiend and undead with a man, green gaunt face, pointed nose, hair coming down, pulled into a curl hat. And you hear, flying outside, his herald, "Bow before him! The Baron has come to liberate you of your gold." That's where we're going to end tonight's session.
Excellent.
Oh.
Dang!
Well
I
done.
love that.
Thank you all. Thank you for playing. Thank you for watching. We'll see you all next time.
Wonderful.